going on, y'all? It's been a very long year. Very, very good day. And I'm back again to talk to you guys about the good old Game Awards. Gotta come in, you know, all dressed up for the one time, you know? Bring it in. Nice glass of wine. So, basically why we're here today is because I myself have done my best. Now, I've gotten lightly spoiled just a little bit to talk about the Game Award nominations. Every year, it's an even bigger occasion for me. I love the Game Awards. I know. Basically, every year we all gather around and everyone gets really tight about the Game Awards, or they get really excited. Me personally, I get really excited. Now let's just say this right now. I am prepared. I came prepared. I have a presentation that I will share instead so that I can kind of get into this a little bit better. We got a little bit of a slideshow. This is the Game Awards, a Ham Jams history. I put this together in roughly 5 minutes. What are the Game Awards? The Game Awards, as we know them today, once the Video Game Awards, or the VGAs, aired on Spike TV starting in 2003. And the purpose of the show is to uplift video games as the art form that they are, and award people in various categories. Hosted by the Dorito Pope himself, Jeff Keighley, every year we are brought together after a committee of 30 press orgs. Over 100 people tell us things that we like. For example, the Game of the Year, the Soundtrack of the Year, the Fighting Game of the Year, etc. Now, we're going to have to go back to the browser so that I can show you something. Just show you a little something, right? Let's do this. You're going to need this clip.
Why? Who did this? Who did it? Who did this? Who did it? Who did that? Who put Jump Force in there? How do you do that? Hold on. Let's go to Metacritic real quick. Metacritic. Jump Force. Alright, let's go ahead and... It has to be a troll. 56!
That shit's crazy. Go back to our presentation. So then the question would be, what is the Game Awards to the generally invested gamer? The Game Awards is a collection of some of the longest advertising, the strangest guests, the cringiest jokes, sometimes on the behalf of the community that uplifts it, with awards interspersed between those things. We have an example to follow. You guys are just going to have to brace for impact. I hope you didn't I hope you haven't seen this 1,000 times. I know we all have. We all hated it. I'm going to make you watch it again. Please brace for impact. Please be excited. We all saw this.
Like passionate people, there are crazy people, and there is me. I'm so passionate to be here. I'm so excited to be and meeting these industry people. It's crazy, man. Like, look,
Man is clearly drunk.
This is kind of insane. Like, we're here, we're celebrating this. Look, the Oscars should fuck themselves up. This is the shit. I'm telling you, this is the real shit. What is this? The interactive gaming. Look, I'm just saying this. Let me tell. I'm sorry, I'm taking. Let me just give me a minute. I want to take your time. Look. Okay, can you swear here? Can you swear? Okay. Fuck the Oscars, you know.
Darn.
Fuck the Oscars.
Darn.
Fuck you.
So we all remember that. We were all there for that. Nobody wanted to see that twice, but that's essentially where we're at. It's so cringe. Can you swear? Well, sir, you already did. 0 is correct. So, oh man, this thing is exploding. The general gaming mass, in general, appears one of two ways at this time of the year. The unthinking mass of gamers whose opinions are entirely crafted from content creators and Twitter posts. Or hypercritical cynics. What does this leave me at? I'm both. I'm both. Every year, I'm a piece of shit. I'm super critical of everything that they bring in. Everybody hates it. Everybody's having a bad time, but I'm locked in. No matter what they do every year, I'm like, oh man, they didn't pick the right thing, or they did pick the right thing. It's like watching the Oscars or the Grammys and all that other bullshit that we watch, and we don't know why, and we just get mad every fucking year. I am both. I love the fact that my overlay is covering that. Don't you worry. Hold on. We got the contingency overlay here. Bang. I lose chat in the process. Bang. So why are we here? Just to suffer is the easy answer. I come to you as I do every year to watch the Game Awards. For me, this is Christmas. I love watching the Game Awards. The cringe hurts. The way they skip the good awards to show more trailers. Still thinking about the fact that they do this to best soundtrack every year, and the insane amounts of padding. But I love this shit. I love when it's good. I love when it's bad. I love it. I really, really do. Every year, I eat Doritos and drink Mountain Dew to celebrate our Doritos Pope one more time. Now, what is this stream? Why are you doing this? Bad. So basically what we're doing today is I'm going to be reacting to the nominees with my friends as a general consumer. Now, they're spoiled on that, some of them. But with that said, we're still going to watch it, and they can give their takes as we receive it. Apparently, the award show's only about 10 minutes. But we're here. Why am I doing this? I don't have any money. I can't play everything. But I have eyes, I have ears, and I have friends. And they have money. So this is our collection of reactions to the nominated games and teams that made the games for 2024. So now, I'm going to give everybody a call. Bang. You know what you're winning at the Game Awards? Pain. Zero, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Outstanding. Let me see which knob I have to use to actually turn up your voice. You're not quiet, but I'm still going to try it. Let me see what you got.
Twiddle the knob. Twiddle the knob and see what happens.
Okay. All right. I think
you won't twiddle the knob.
I twiddled the knob. The knob is twiddled. So, I know that Seph is going to join us afterwards because he said he's already been spoiled on everything. And I guess Seph as the official licensed yapper of just dropping information when he should not ever. He spoiled me earlier today. He just does that.
Bro, it's not hard to not say anything.
It's not, but it is for him. What's going on, Dan? How we doing?
The Last of Us Part 2.
The Last of Us Part 2. That shit was still crazy to me, dude. Still crazy.
What a year.
Everything got smoked. Hey, at least 1 year, BG3 just smoked everything, and that felt right.
Uh-huh.
And you guys are good? You can hear?
And the Game Award goes
yes.
to...
All right, lock in.
What's up, Tento?
Goes to... And the winner is...
Hey, y'all, I gotta rob him, y'all. I'm gonna put this on stream so y'all know. He's too comfortable.
20 years ago, we
Having a glass of wine.
journeyed together to celebrate video games as the biggest, most powerful form of entertainment
What up, Tento
in the
to
world.
God?
And on Thursday, December 12th, right here at Peacock Theater in
Talk
Los
to me,
Angeles,
Jeff. What do you got?
we will recognize the best.
My parents rented out this whole entire hall so I could run this game show.
I am not a child of nepotism in the slightest.
Welcome to the TGA Global Nomination
He's a nice dude.
Announcement
He is a
Ceremony.
really nice guy.
Today, it is my
His emails are really,
to reveal this year's nominees
really nicely
recognizing
worded.
Talented game developers from studios big and small
I'm so
around
scared
the
for
world.
this year.
And you
This
can help select the
is...
winners by voting right now at the Game
All right. I mean, obviously, we got to lock in on the website eventually.
Let's do it. Here are the nominees.
Let's
for
see
the
it,
Game
Jeff.
Awards 2024. For best ongoing game, the nominees are
Oh, Final
Destiny
Fantasy?
2,
Okay.
Diablo 4,
Okay.
Final Fantasy
Man, this is
Oh, okay.
Fortnite, and Helldivers 2.
Okay.
All right.
Performance
Sure.
nominees Are Brianna White for Final Fantasy VII.
Didn't play it.
Hannah Tao
Who is she?
for Life is Strange Double
Didn't
Exposure.
play it.
Umberly Gonzalez for Star
I
Wars
own this
Outlaws.
game. Didn't play.
Robert Silent Hill 2.
Is that James?
Alina
I would
York,
imagine so.
Star Wars Saga,
I'm gonna
Hellblade
give it to
2.
Hellblade. I have not
For the
played
best
Hellblade
mobile
2,
game,
but
the
Hellblade
nominees
1 was
are
OD. And if it was
AFK
anything
Journey,
like Hellblade 1,
Elatro,
Oh, best mobile game. Oh, Pokemon Pocket.
it's
Wait
over.
a minute.
It's a wrap.
No, but Balatro's gonna cook, bro. What are we doing?
Hold on. We got the triple Z. We got the triple Z though.
Okay, yeah.
People?
Astrobot, Black Myth
Okay, then.
Wukong,
Okay.
Elden Ring
All
Shadow
right.
of the Erd Tree,
Okay.
Metaphor Reef Fantasia,
Sure.
and Neva.
Didn't even look
Best
at it.
score in music. This year's nominees are Astrobot,
This is
Final
flying.
Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Yeah, dude.
Metaphor
Like,
Reef
look at it in the
Fantasia,
time. Like, we're 2 minutes in.
Metaphor's score is OD.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Go back.
Fantasio, Silent Hill 2,
Okay.
and Stellar.
I'm just gonna take a moment to glaze the fuck out of Purnell because her voice is glorious and she is on that soundtrack. Yeah, Akira Yamaoka might have some competition on this one. That shit is sheesh.
Blade. In the category of
Best audio design.
These games
They released
are
Stellar Blade
nominated
on PC yet?
Astrobot,
I don't think so.
Call of Duty
didn't.
Black Ops 6,
Damn.
Final Fantasy
Carl?
VII Rebirth,
Yeah, I mean, Carl,
Senua's
it sounds
Saga,
pretty good. I got nice
2,
headphones, man.
and Silent Hill 2.
Man, Silent
Best
Hill is
adaptation.
hidden.
I mean, Silent Hill 2 is a good game.
Authentically creating shows, movies, and other creative endeavors based on video game worlds. Here are this year's nominees for Best Adaptation.
Arcane,
It's gonna
I
be
mean,
like,
I
we can
mean,
stop right here. Knuckle.
Dragon Yakuza,
Oh,
Was
boy.
Knuckles this year?
Tomb
Wait.
Raider,
Yeah, that's just not even out yet.
Dude,
No,
Knuckles
Knuckles
out.
is
It was-
out.
It's
Three
ass.
nominees
It's ass.
are Final Fantasy
Well, they're always
VII
ass,
Rebirth,
man. Best narrative.
Dragon Infinite Wealth,
Okay.
Metaphor
that's
Reef
strong.
Fantasio,
Dude, I need
Senua's
a
Saga
paper
Hellblade
list.
2.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn,
we're
this is-
gonna have to pull up the website. This shit is going
Games for
10,000
Impact
miles an hour.
celebrates thought-provoking games with a profound pro-social meaning or message. Here are this year's nominees.
Closer the Distance, Indica,
I
Neva.
haven't played it. Any
Life
of
is
these
Strange
games.
Double Exposure,
How many Life is
Senua's
Strange
Saga
are there?
Hellblade
They're really
2,
gonna hit that
and
shit
4 or
hard.
5,
Tales
something
of
like that.
Kenzera.
I'm voting for that because it's got black
The
people.
nominees for
Ah.
Best Community Support are Baldur's Gate 3,
I'll
Final
give- okay.
Fantasy 14,
Huh.
Ah,
Helldivers 2, and
Mm.
No Man's Sky. In the
Baldur's Gate
category of
still?
Best Multiplayer, the nominees
I
are
mean, dude,
Call of Duty Black
that big
Ops
pass,
6,
best multiplayer
it
Black
just
Ops
came
6 is
out.
crazy.
Super Mario Party Jam.
All right, hold on. You got Carl in here, but you don't got Zelda in here?
And
Tekken.
Oh wait, we got Tekken in there. Hold on.
Best
For
independent
best
game
multiplayer?
celebrates games with a
It's got
high
bad net
degree of
play.
risk tolerance.
That's all
They are
people
produced
do.
outside of the traditional publisher system.
Also,
nominees are
No sparking?
Animal Well,
Space Marine is
Balatro.
capped too.
Okay,
That game is so
Balatro's
good. I couldn't even
Balatro's
play it
cooking
on
this category.
Neva.
Sorry, category.
UFO.
Yeah,
50.
Oh wait. UFO 50? UFO 50. Wait a minute.
Development team that hasn't won a game award before. In fact, these teams published their first game in 2024. The nominees are
Animal Well.
I've heard good
Balatro.
things. Wow. Oh man, this
No, Balatro's
category
smoking.
is
It's smoking.
fucking cooked, bro.
Balatro is nuking everything. In this
Balatro.
category.
Oh, no,
I
no,
saw-
no, hold on. No, you got it. You got
And
Plucky Squire.
the Plucky Squire.
Okay. All right.
Best
I'll take
VR
your
I
word
don't know
for
what that
it.
is, but
Nominees
Balatro,
are-
my guy.
All right,
Plucky
VR.
Sunshine,
We can talk over this the entire time. I know no one with a VR headset.
Arkham Shadow. Metal
Who played
Hellblade
this?
VR,
The one, the
Metro
Athra
For
2.
Content
It's actually
Creator
really
of the
sick.
Year, the nominees
And so is the
are
Batman game.
Queso,
Sure.
Illawan, Techno
Wait a
Gamer,
minute.
I don't
Before
know
we
any of
go,
these people.
before we go any further into this,
For co-
what is the over and under of you knowing even one of these people?
I think Justin's on it this year, right? No, Punk is on it this year. Is Punk and Sajam?
Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna
Spoiler
find out.
zero.
There's no fucking way.
I
Content
don't know if
creator
it
of the
was a
year.
spoiler.
I say that realistically, I'm calling that I know two people and I hate them both. We'll find out.
Content Creator of the Year, the
I
nominees
hate all
are
of them.
Queso,
Who?
Illawan,
Who?
Techno Gamer,
Who?
Typical Gamer,
Who?
and Usada Pecora.
Oh, fuck
Awards,
off!
Looking forward to what's
The
next.
VTuber's gonna win.
Yes, we'll have
Hold on.
lots of
Well,
games
but
to
it was
announce on
Techno
December
Gamer
12th.
and Typical
But what's
Gamer?
the most
Doesn't matter.
anticipated
It-
upcoming game?
That is
Here are the
fine.
nominees based on currently announced titles.
VTuber's
Death
gonna win.
Stranding 2.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Of course it's of
Genuine
course.
question. Does anyone here actually talk about this game coming out? I don't know anyone.
Jeff Keighley does.
Seph. Maybe. Seph.
Jeff Keighley definitely does.
Sam.
Ghost of
Ghost.
Yojimbo,
Okay.
Okay, hyped.
Theft
Oh,
Auto,
come
I mean,
on.
that's gonna win.
Come on.
Prime 4 Beyond,
Christian.
Oh, Christian.
Monster Hunter Wild.
Oh, I mean,
let's
free.
go.
Come on, what are we
Let's
talking
go.
about?
It's gonna be Grand Theft. You know it's gonna be
It
Grand
should
Theft.
be Monster Hunter.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown.
Okay.
That's got
Silent
black
Hill
people.
2,
That's gonna
Action
be
adventure.
really upsetting.
and
What the hell? Action
Legend of
adventure.
Action
Wait,
adventure?
Silent
Wait.
Hill for action
Best
adventure?
role-playing
That's
jury
true. That's true.
selected.
They don't have a survival horror
Dragon's
category.
Dogma 2.
Yeah, but then don't put it
Shadow of
in.
the
Oh,
Earth
Elden Ring's cooking.
Final Fantasy VII Reboot,
Elden Ring.
Oh, wait a
is
minute.
Like a
nuke.
Dragon,
Oh, wait.
Infinite
Oh, wait a
Wealth,
minute.
Oh
and
my god.
Wait a minute. Oh my God.
I don't.
Wait a
no
minute.
idea.
It's the most important category to us all.
It's
Nah,
important.
mine was RPGs.
I mean, you're probably right. You're probably cooking. Oh my God. Let's see it. Let's see it.
R. Dragon Ball Sp-
Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
over.
We're not
It's
fucking
over.
doing
It's
this
gonna
shit
be
again.
over. It's
We're not
Dragon
doing this
Ball.
shit
It's the
again.
Dragon Ball
I've had enough
Sparking
of you
Zero.
niggas. Fucking every time I see somebody on fucking stream for TNS and they're on commentary, I'm like, what did they do to
Hey, you
Tonk?
know who also
What did
said
they do to
that?
Tonk?
Frieza. Next category.
Oh
Next
my
game.
God. Next game. What do we got? Next
Bro,
call.
Chris is black now. What do you mean?
Okay.
go.
Grand Blue? Grand
That's
Blue.
not winning, but let's go.
It's fucked, but it's
versus
there.
Rising. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade
Okay.
Classics.
Okay.
Okay.
Multiversus.
Boo.
Tekken 8.
How
Okay.
is
Best
multiverse?
action are
Nigga.
Wait a minute. Where was Uni 2?
That, yeah. So that did come out in February.
Oh no.
That's multiverses.
Yeah, but
Oh my
it's
God,
definitely-
what-
but you got to think of, so out of that list, think about how broad these games hit. You think Uni 2 has any of the reach that these games have? You think Uni 2 hits this? You think Uni 2 hits this category?
Listen,
anywhere?
listen.
We're talking like big leagues, NBA versus Little League. Like,
Yeah.
you think Uni 2
I mean,
is at
I know
big
it's in
boy
the small
table?
pond, but come on, nigga. No, you lost to
Uni
a
2's not
fucking
making it, bro.
re-release of like
Uni 2 is
Uni
not
2's
making it to
not
the
making
pros.
it, bro. What do
Uni
you
2. I
mean?
mean, Uni 2 lost to MVC 2. Let's be fucking real.
No,
Uni 2 lost to MVC 2.
multiverses.
No,
Uni 2
Uni
lost to
2
multiverses.
Uni 2 would have lost to River City Girls 2. Like,
Shut the fuck up, dude. That's crazy.
Facts.
That's crazy.
not to knock Uni 2 because phenomenal game, one of my favorite fighting games, but that entire collective is not beating any of this collective across these fighting games.
You're spitting. You're spitting. All right, so on to the next. Tekken 8. Tekken 8's unfortunately fucked. I'm sorry.
Tekken 8 should win that category, to be real, but like, we know it's gonna be Dragon Ball, so
Yeah.
I don't even know why.
It's gonna be Dragon Ball. Black Myth Wukong, sure, whatever. Black Ops 6 is not an action game.
Outriders 2,
It
Help.
is.
Stellar Blade, and
That's not
Absolutely
winning.
is.
Warhammer 40,000 Space
All right.
Marine 2.
Fuck that game.
Innovation in accessibility.
Okay, so
Celebrate
this is a
games that are
category
making
that I'll be
industry
perfectly honest.
available and enjoyable
Silent Hill
for
2,
people.
I have messed with
Selected
some
by
accessibility
special
settings
committee
and was like, wow, this is actually really nice. Even Monster Hunter Wilds beta had some really good
Call of
options.
Duty Black
They
Ops
had the
6,
arachnid one where you fought
Diablo
slimes.
4,
Yeah, that was, well, everybody was fighting slimes if they had a 30, 60 or
Prince of Persia: The
below.
Lost Crown, and Star Wars
The
Outlaws.
accessibility of Lost
Next up,
Crown is
best
actually insane.
family game.
Okay,
The
I'll take your word
nominees
for
are
it.
I've heard that actually.
Astrobot.
Astrobot's cooking. Let's go. Let's go, Astrobot.
Super
Where
Mario Party
is
Mario Party
Zelda.
smoking everything.
Legend of
No.
Zelda:
There it is,
Wind
there it
Waker,
is.
Oh,
and
hold up. Zelda
The
might
Plucky
smoke everything.
Squire.
It won't. It won't.
The best sim strategy
I-
nominees
like-
are Age of Mythology Retold,
Oh, wow.
Frostpunk 2,
I'm surprised this is a category still. It's very hard to make these regularly.
Unicorn Overlord,
That's taking it.
Oh, that's 100%. The indie community is going to rip.
F124.
Okay, so we can just talk about literally
Wow.
anything else.
Wow!
NBA
Throw on
2K25,
EA Sports 2 times.
Top
Come on,
Step
3 times.
2K25, and
Anyone else make a sports
WWE
game?
2K24.
Nope, didn't think so.
Okay,
See you
hold on,
later.
hold on. Everything was fine
WWE
until I saw this. I have never seen footage of a 2K fucking wrestling game that's looked like it worked at all in my life. How did this happen?
Took a bite of that gum gum.
Shut the. Oh my God. No.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Not the
All right,
four
let's take a
kids,
look at our
dub.
3 esports categories, starting with Best Esports Game.
Okay.
Nominees
Okay.
are
Okay, fighting game.
Counter-Strike 2,
Boo!
Okay.
Old.
Okay.
of Legends.
Oh,
Boo.
it's the same game.
Boo.
What the fuck is Bang Bang? Hold a timeout. Pause.
Wait, yeah, go back to that.
There ain't no fucking way. Hold on.
Dota.
Pause. Nigga, what
of
the
Legends.
fuck?
Mobile.
What is this?
What is that?
What even
That-
is this?
That game paid for all of this shit. Because
Is
that's
that-
the only way it got in.
Is that
100%.
League of Legends but on mobile? Or is it a completely separate entity that just
Do you
looks
think Riot would?
ins-
No, never mind. I'm not gonna ask
No,
that
that
question.
is a Riot game, right? That is the Riot.
It looks
mobile.
like Riot. It looks like
What the
Arcane's
fuck
art.
is
Shit.
Bang Bang.
What is
No,
this shit?
Didn't it
Move
used
it.
to be Wild Rift? Hold on, is Wild Rift still out?
Wild Rift is gone, I believe.
No, Wild Rift is still out there. What the fuck is this game?
Dude, is this made by Pops from Friday?
We'll talk about it once we get we get through this. Because
what the fuck?
our
is
anger
that?
will hold us forever.
The nominees for
Best esports athlete. Okay. Did they pick a fighting game player? Wild Rift's still around. I'm gonna have to take your word for it.
3-3.
I have to say they did.
Who?
Alexi B.
Who?
Juvie.
Who?
Faker.
Come on.
It's gotta be
It's
Faker.
over.
It's
Who?
gotta be
It's
Faker.
over,
Like
bro.
it's Faker, bro.
Who?
I don't even know who the rest of these people are. It's
That
Faker.
nigga is Michael Jordan right now. He's not.
Exactly.
Like he's not losing.
He
What do you
just won a championship.
like off of many back to back? Best esports team.
literally.
Nominated the
All right,
let's keep moving.
there's gonna be
Let's
3
take it.
Saudi Arabian teams owned by this team. By
Oh,
this.
Billy.
G,
Okay.
League of
I know
Legends.
Gen G.
Navi. Counter-Strike.
Don't know them.
Navi.
T1,
Oh, for
League of
Counter-Strike?
Legends.
I mean,
It's
come
Team
on.
Like, come on. Like, what are we even doing? What is Team Liquid?
Alright,
Team
time
Liquid,
for our
Team
final
Liquid, Team Liquid.
Categories. For best
They got
game
fighting game
direction,
players.
which recognizes outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and
Do they still have
design.
fighting game players?
This feels like it's been
Nominees
yes. Riddles.
are Astrobot,
Oh.
Balatro,
Okay.
Black Myth Wukong.
Didn't even look at that
Elden
game.
Ring, Shadow
Oh,
of
this
the
game's gonna
Empire,
cook it.
Final
Elden Ring,
Fantasy
any
VII
category it
Remake,
touches, it's gonna just destroy it.
Metaphor,
Sorry,
Reset,
Metaphor.
Wow.
I don't know.
And
I don't know.
finally, our global TGA
Why is Jeff
jury,
so dark?
which
Non-racial is
selected
wild,
the
Pep
following
Talk.
six games
I promise
nominees
it's
for Game
it's
of the Year
it's not me.
Game Awards 2024.
Non-racial
The
is
Game of the
OD.
Year nominees
Okay, all right, we got Game of the Year nominees. It's go time, baby.
Astrobot
Okay,
Wow.
all right.
Wow.
from Team Asobi,
Don't be mad.
Balatro,
Balatro? That's surprising, but okay, get the fuck out of here.
What the?
The only
fuck?
nigga I saw play this fucking game was TK Breezy for money. He had that sponsorship,
fair.
and he's like, I gotta boot up, like, and he's like, I'm gonna do it on my second stream because nobody's watching that shit, and no one did. Elden Ring.
Shadow of the Earth.
Wait, DLC?
No, it is a full-fledged game. That's the biggest misnomer I've seen from people talking about this. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree is a standalone game that is just playing off of Elden Ring. It is definitely a $50 experience.
Yeah, I mean the
It
game is
changes
50. It is $50 fucking dollars. It is almost.
changes the core of the game itself when you're playing. It's not just.
I don't
DLC.
know if that. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like,
I got a kind of
don't
middling
know,
feeling on that
bro.
one.
cause like, here's my thing. You can't play this without playing through the main game.
That's
so is
true.
it a separate game?
Yeah, I mean, that is something to consider because I remember they were saying the access point is to beat a specific boss, and that boss was
Moog.
deep as fuck in the game.
But
Yeah.
then you also bring in the question the expansions of an MMO, which don't usually ever get Game of the Year, but they do have a recurring like
But are
MMO
they?
of the year because it's a whole new like.
I think
game.
that
It
should
is
be
a
an
sequel.
entirely different category,
But a
though.
lot of MMOs you can jump to the DLC stuff.
Nowadays.
Fucking, you can't do this in Dawn Trail, bro. Get fucked.
Yes, you can.
You can buy
you
it.
do the jump potion.
Yeah, you just buy
jump
it.
potion.
You buy the
That's
skip.
what I mean. That's what I mean.
All
Yeah,
right, all
but
right, all right.
it's
Hold on,
still
hold on.
very
We're
much a
lingering
game
on
that
this too
stands
long.
out.
We're moving on.
All right.
Elden Ring.
Software.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's fucked, I'm sorry.
Enix, and
You're not sorry.
I'm not.
Metaphor ReFantazio.
Oh, let's go.
Surprising?
Zero.
Okay,
There
I'm
you
sitting
have
up.
it. Those are your nominees for Game of the Year. And yes,
Pajama
that
Sam,
means you'll
a
hear the
funeral for
Game
Dad.
Awards
It's so
Orchestra
rad.
conducted by Lauren Bell
Stop.
play their themes live
Yo,
on this
when's Spy
very
Fox?
stage on December 12th. But before then, you should head
When
to
Bugsnax?
thegameawards.com to help select the winners by casting your
Stop.
ballot. in
Let's
all
talk about
categories.
Bugsnax.
Also,
But okay, so if we're starting at the bottom, best esports team, does anybody know anything or anybody have any stakes in any of this?
It's T1.
All right,
They
so
just
Dan
won a world-
says,
I mean, like, come on.
Dan says T1. This is what you think. What do you think it will be?
Likely Navi from Counter-Strike.
Wait,
'Cause
Navi?
Counter-Strike is huge.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks for
Hey,
stopping by, Pepto.
Be easy, Pepto.
Bye, Pepto.
All right, so we got Navi. All right, so then I say it's gonna be T1, and I still think it's just gonna be T1. Zero, your opinions?
I'm
Dom,
definitely.
you know we can't see the whole thing, right? We only can see rows or columns C through F.
C through L.
That's true.
Fuck. Well, this is
Like
something I
Stream
didn't.
can only see C through F.
Okay, hold up. Let me.
He's gonna go too far to the left and get canceled immediately.
Oh yeah, my career's over, man. Jump off
Get
the fucking
doxxed
building.
right now. This is gonna happen.
All right, there you go. You should be able to
There
see
it
now.
is.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
we're
can
good,
see
we're
all of
good.
it. All right.
Untitled
Sick.
spreadsheet is wild.
Yeah, I mean, what am I gonna do? It's bright as hell. I got no idea what I'm doing.
That might be how they came up with the name Untitled Goose Game. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna lean
Damn.
on it into to T1.
Okay.
Like I said, I usually don't pick either way for esports teams, but T1 is probably gonna take it, unless.
His monitor is kind of dummy thick.
It's fucking huge. I love it.
I feel like I'm kind of with you on this, Matt, that maybe Navi did something really cool, but I'm so ignorant of what Counter-Strike is doing, so I guess I'll just double pick on T1.
Okay, double pick on T1. All right. So then that brings us to best esports athlete. Are we all just saying Faker?
I'm gonna say
It's
Faker because I
Faker.
can pronounce his name, and I can't pronounce the bottom
Wow.
two names.
Yeah.
Zaiwu Zimjik.
Zaiwu and ZMJJK. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
JJK.
gonna roll off the
Okay.
tongue.
No disrespect to either of those players. They're all very smart and better
Sure.
than me.
Uh,
And probably wealthier than me, honestly.
I mean,
Definitely
realistically,
wealthier
if
than
you're a
all of us.
Korean athlete, an esports athlete, you're probably pulling,
You're all right.
20K
Yeah.
checks a month.
Yeah, so Faker
Yeah, you're
sweeps.
definitely
Faker
cooking in the bank
sweep.
department.
Zero says Faker sweep. So I'm
Faker
just gonna
sweep.
say Faker. You know what? I'm just gonna hit Control C on this because let's be fucking real. Faker.
Yeah, it's gotta be Faker.
Faker.
Every year they say Faker is washed, and then he just wins another W.
Yeah,
Like,
he
it's
just does it again. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Faker's ass, and then he clutches because he's a demon.
They came in bottom ranked, I believe, in Worlds for their region and still clapped. So like,
Faker
he's
loses,
just
so what are
different
you
when he
doing?
gets to the finals.
Wait a minute. What happened to the fucking best esports event category?
Okay.
Mobile Legends Bang Bang. That's what
Okay,
happened.
best esports game.
Valorant.
All right. Dan says.
I think it's
what?
going to be Valorant. I don't think it is Valorant.
Okay, so Dan says it's going to be Valorant.
Oh, this Mobile Legends Bang Bang looking
Oh
pretty
no.
anime.
Do they got black people?
Okay, so you,
I don't-
what is in
I'm
your
just asking
heart? What
questions.
do you want it to be? What would you vote for?
In my heart, what I want it to be,
Man, I need some more wine.
Oh
I don't
my
even care,
God.
bro. Let's go with Valorant. Let's Valorant twice. Fuck it.
Okay, Valorant. And you can skip a category. If you really don't give a shit, you could just skip it. Zero?
Somebody's gotta vote for Mobile Legends.
Hold up, because the more I look into this MOBA
Oh,
Legends, this Mobile Legends here, I'm pretty confident this is just an Asia mobile version of. Hold on.
oh shit.
Originally named Mobile Legends 5v5 MOBA, the initial release of the game in 2016 was met with criticism citing similarities with another MOBA, League of Legends. As a result, Riot filed lawsuit on two separate occasions. The game's banned in India, along with 58 other Chinese apps due to security concerns by the government. That is interesting.
Yo,
But
Drew the God.
Yo,
What up,
I mean,
Drew?
shout outs
Yo,
to the
what's up,
man.
what's up?
And now that he's here, I get to say that he designed the overlay. Although I fucked up and didn't have the overlay on the screen for an extended period of time because I put the browser over the spreadsheet at the top layer.
Oh, I thought that was intentional.
That
know
was a
what,
complete mistake.
I'm gonna have to give it to best esports game. Let's give it to Counter-Strike 2. Actually, they did some big moves this year, so Counter-Strike 2 is my pick.
So you want CS2. What do you think it will be?
I think. Oh, Arcane came out this year. No.
What that got to do with?
I mean, he's correct. He's correct.
League of Legends.
Because League of Legends.
Oh, fair.
Let's go with. So the first one's what I want to win, and the second one's what I think will win. Okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right. Well, then what I want to win is Mobile Legends.
Oh my God.
You picked one of the only ones without black people? I'm disappointed.
Damn.
What? You don't even
Damn.
know this. Have you
How
seen
would
the
he even
roster?
know?
Where was it made?
It was made in China.
Okay.
There ain't no niggas.
But I want you to Google
We can
the
keep
roster
going.
of Mobile Legends because. All right. You know what?
Okay, so you
now
think
not
so?
seeing-
That means that CS2 would go
CS2
over
I
to the
think
right,
wins. Yeah.
and then that means that Mobile Legends is your pick.
Yep.
Yeah, this is going to be how I can tell between the left and to the right columns. To be honest, Mobile Legends is going to be the easy one.
You could have put a
That's
title on
wild.
top of the column.
You know,
I can't even find a web page for this.
see, you're right. Damn, that's gotta be racist.
I gotta see who the roster is and list of heroes. Mobile Legends, bang bang. Saber is literally Ezreal.
Yo,
But
wait a
look
minute.
at
What about the
Ezreal.
game that's not out yet? The
That's
fucking
Ash.
no. Deadlock. What the fuck?
It's not out. So
It's
how
not-
could it
it's
be
like
game of the
alpha
year?
or beta, right?
I'm not quite
I'm
sure
streaming
where
you
it's
and playing
this
Dragon
guy's
Quest on the
content
side and
maxing.
reacting to you. That is some ADHD EX level, and that I have ADHD EX level. That's crazy.
There's a lot of characters in this mobile.
All right, so realistically, what I think is what I want to win,
Ain't none of
because
them
I
black,
have
though.
no investment in any of these games, and I've been playing a lot of it, is going to be League. What I think is going to win is
What about
still
Khalid?
actually going to be League, and it's because of Faker and Arcane.
This hero doesn't even have a picture, Zero.
Khalid has a picture. Khalid looking like the turbulent wind out here.
Nigga, who are these people? Y'all talking about mythical
he's
beings
brown.
in a game that doesn't exist.
He's the desert scimitar. What do you mean?
Desert Sima, that's Rashid.
No, he's the turbulent wind.
All right,
He's
fair
not
enough.
black.
I never said he was black. He's brown.
What's
What about
happening?
Paquito? What about Paquito, the heavenly fist?
I'm sorry, Dom. I derailed the stream.
right.
We can keep going.
Moving on, content creator of the year. I am not going to vote on this category, but I am going to say that realistically, Pecora cooks.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we know that. I don't really give a fuck about this category, but like,
How
the
old is
VTuber's gonna win?
How old is Pecora? How old does Pecora look? It doesn't matter. Somebody's
doesn't
out there
matter.
being weird about it right now.
And I've seen too much art of her mom to know that she's just gonna.
Wait, Pacora's not the mom?
No.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm not asking because like I'm like get mixed. I'm
I
asking.
mean,
'cause
I just
no
have
idea.
a timeline. Like I'm not. It's not like I'm going to look for this stuff. It just shows up.
This is just our lives. Okay, so this brings us to what are you guys thinking? What do you predict and what
It's gonna be Pecora. I mean, it's gonna be Pecora. Like I don't care. I don't want. You can leave me out of the left side of that column.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. What do you think, Zero?
So I think Pecora wins, but I want Typical Gamer to win. You know, I really think their content's coming along.
Who?
I
Typical
don't know
Gamer.
who
Do you watch them?
Nope.
All right. Okay. Yeah, he's got to vote. He's
No,
got
you spelled it wrong, Dom.
It's Typical Gamer, all one word.
Yeah, he literally
Oh.
made it camel case.
my fucking bad. My
Yeah.
bad. Typical
How dare you.
gamer. Nigga, I ain't never
dare
heard of
you.
in my life. Let me just
You're about to get your shit's about to get rocked by the typical gamer collective.
Yeah, fuck those niggas.
Unbelievable.
Because they're not real. Most anticipated game. This feels like common sense.
I want it to be Wilds, but it's gonna be GTA 6.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Wilds right now. Dan
You
is
think
gonna
it's-
say Wilds.
Yeah, Wilds for sure.
Zero.
So this is what you want. We're picking what we want.
What we want.
Correct.
All right. What I want is
Over under
I-
on
what
Seph
I-
doing something different right now.
what I personally want is Ghost of Yote.
Like 100%.
Like, that's
You
what I
say Ghost of
personally want.
Yote? That's your that is. Oh,
That's
because
fine.
you like Ghost of Tsushima.
I
I've never
love
played Ghost
Tsushima.
of Tsushima. Like,
Oh,
I've not played it
wow.
yet, but I do want
Have
to.
you not? If you want to get down on that multiplayer for Yote, let me know. That shit was hot.
Okay.
So then let's be real.
GTA 6.
Let me just
Let's be
fill
honest,
this in
Dom.
now.
Yeah.
I
it's
think we
GTA
can all
6.
agree. Zero, what do you think?
It's definitely gonna be GTA 6.
Okay,
Like,
GTA
like-
6. And
There's no
GTA
question.
6
It's-
sweep.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you say anything different, you're trolling. Like,
I mean,
what are you
let's be
I-
fucking real. Let's be
I could
real.
I could see it being I could see Death Stranding, and I could see not Monster, Metroid Prime being up there, but the power of Grand Theft Auto is gonna be way too heavy. It's literally generation defining is Grand Theft Auto 6 right now. Like, consoles are like caught in a situation right now where it's like, what the fuck is Grand Theft Auto gonna do? And it's not like Grand Theft Auto going, what is Microsoft and Sony gonna do? It is literally everyone else like, what is Grand Theft Auto doing? And that's why you're not seeing like a reveal of a better PS Pro, another console generation, Switch. We're fine. Switch is fine. They don't care.
I mean, do you think GTA 6 is going to be on Switch?
Um,
Over or under
Switch-
on that?
I think Switch 2. I don't think it'll be on Switch 1.
You think it's going to be on Switch too?
Yes.
Is GTA 5 on Switch? Probably.
No.
No way.
No,
No shot,
no.
right? Yeah, 2 adult. Quote,
I
unquote.
mean, there's no shot. That
The
game is
Witcher's on
it's
there.
not even gonna fucking run, bro.
Yeah, Witcher is, but like, that's
It's-
fantasy adult. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, they are really having sex a lot in that game.
They sure
they
are.
but GTA is like,
Yeah.
you could have that type of sex right now. You know, what I mean? You're
It'll-
not on the back of a griffin or anything.
It'll, no, I think GTA 6 could potentially be on Switch 2. We're talking maybe within the next 5-10 years. Like, of the, like the ability of games streaming to that console, because they've already
Okay.
tested that
Oh,
with
they did it with
8.
Resident Evil. They did it with
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
Oh, that's true.
So it's not perfect, but it's doable. And of course, like, Xbox does it right now. It's not the greatest thing, but we'll see how that hits. I think it'll be on Switch 2.
Okay, and most anticipated game. Sorry, I'm kind of modifying this. The TOing in me is starting to kick in. Pay special, format only. Nope, no, not format only. Pay special, values only. I have no values.
We got to put this on Star GG if you're really trying to get that TO.
I mean, I can run a double elimination bracket for who correctly predicts this the best.
Oh, that's OD.
That would be insane. I'll fix this later. But we're better than when we started. So then the next category would be best
Yo,
adaptation.
that one's gonna. Can you fix that? That's gonna fuck me up.
All
dude.
right, I'll fix it.
Let me just hit Control Z on this. Can you do like paste without formatting or something? Yeah, I thought so, but it's not letting me. Do Control Shift V. So, wait, Control Shift V.
Bang.
You hit the paint bucket. Don't hit, that's the background. That's the color fill.
Oh my god.
You know,
I'm drinking right now.
I mean,
and
I'm
don't
drinking
think
right
so.
now.
It's the end.
Give me the mouse.
nope, it's
Hey,
too late.
Please.
It's so easy to Control Shift V.
Now type it in.
I don't want to type it in.
Oh, I'm tight.
Oh my god.
Brother.
So this is
It's Dom Zero Math.
it's Dom
Those
Zero.
Mobile Legends is sitting there in that
Yep,
middle.
Mobile
looking
Legends
dumb
is
as
mine.
fuck. I'm tight.
Dom. You know,
I'm gonna be so, dude. I'm gonna be so godlike if typical gamer Mobile Legends wins. It's gonna be amazing.
okay, all right, we're moving on to the next category after 15 minutes of me trying to make this shit. Best adaptation. I'm just gonna fucking type this shit, bro. Fuck it.
Wow, Seph is here now.
I am here now.
It's too late.
Nigga, where have you been?
Well, I saw the notification like 12 minutes later.
We've
And
been
that's
doing
fine.
this for
There's
at
a
least, like,
chat
20
that you're in.
No, like an hour and 15 minutes. That's not the point. The point is, I was just like, well, they already know. And then Zero tagged me. He was like, we've already seen the nominations. And I was like, well, all right, I guess that's a good time for like a conversation.
What a piece of shit. All right, now I gotta fucking redo the spreadsheet, you fuck.
No, he missed.
What do you have to
He
redo?
missed.
Yeah, I
He
missed.
missed. Just keep going.
I don't have to
Keep
redo.
going.
You don't have to redo nothing.
It's got to be
you
Arcane,
can-
right?
I still need to add him to the list. I can't
No, you
ignore it.
don't.
You don't
All right,
need to.
so
no.
do me a favor. Where it says C, right click.
Oh no, we're gonna be here till fucking
See?
next Game
Right
Awards trying to
click?
Get this shit done.
Where column C, hit you see, right click it, add column to the right. Insert one column right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go fill up my water.
I see. I see.
Bye.
Okay. Insert one column right. All right.
Boom.
So
There you go.
I have also written my picks down already, so it's like you can
One
just plug
one
in.
column, Drew, is for what we want to win, and the other column is what we think is gonna win.
And Ham did
Okay,
not
I've-
title the columns, so.
I've done that too, so we're
But he
good.
did color code them.
I'm
yes,
so proud of you.
Sure, he did.
I'll just put it at the bottom. What
No one can see it.
nobody can see it.
I can
Oh
see
no,
that.
I get. Okay.
What we
are
want.
you doing? Oh no, nope.
All right, fucking
No.
programmers. I'm no expert.
What do you mean?
We stop it. Think.
Your chat was predicting what I said. Oh damn.
Okay. So Seph, now I gotta fucking blow through this fucking speed round. Best esports team. Which one?
Fucking T1. I didn't vote for that, but T1. We'll just say
All right, so that's the one you want.
I opted out of voting for it. but
Okay,
yeah,
so then
we'll
we're
put
opt out.
T1.
I'll just opt you out because that's what you did. What do you think it's gonna be?
T1.
T1. Okay, best
Yeah.
esports athlete. Did you opt out?
I voted Faker, and it's probably
Fucking-
gonna be Faker.
Okay, yeah, all right. Faker.
I mean,
Did you skip this one?
Ah.
what,
it's best esports game.
I put League. I think it will be Valorant.
Okay, you
That's
put
fair.
League. It's gonna be Valorant. Filipinos everywhere popping off. So then that brings us to content creator of the year. Did you vote?
I put Pecora. I think it will be Queso.
Who? Spell that.
Pecora.
Case.
and then
Never mind. I
Queso
got
is-
it. I got Case OH.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And most anticipated game. Yours?
Mine is GTA 6. I think it will be GTA 6.
Wait, you over what? You're a fucking
it's so
bitch.
hard.
Get
Like,
the fuck
everything
out of
I
here,
do is
boo!
really- Dude, they
Who
put
fucking
Death
put this
Stranding
guy
2
in
on
here?
there.
This nigga
Death Stranding
sucks.
2. I want everything that's on
Boo!
there. Everything on that list is fucking dope, but you gotta be fucking honest. I'm gonna play Wilds until GTA 6 comes out, and then I'm gonna play GTA 6 for the rest of my fucking life. Honestly.
Man,
You're a
you know what's
fucking
gonna be
bitch,
crazy?
bro.
Is the think column is going to tell us a lot about each other when this is all said and done. You're going to see something very interesting there on the think
It
column.
doesn't
I
mean
hate
that
this
I want Wilds like less. It's just barely. It's GTA 6 is
You're anticipating it the most right now.
What you're
I've
saying?
played
What you're
4
saying?
Monster Hunter games since the last GTA. Come on, bro.
See?
That's crazy.
And my PC can't even run Wilds well.
It's not gonna run fucking GTA either, stupid.
Yeah, but I have to upgrade for Wilds, but then it's gonna upgrade for GTA 6. Like it's two birds, one
GTA
GPU.
6 is unfortunate. I thought I knew better, but
Man, dude, this is content. This
It's
what?
fine. I'm
Like,
with you,
I'm
Seph.
fuck, dude. Death Stranding 2 is on the list. Like, I could just be like, oh, I'm gonna be a little huge bitch and put it on the list. Like, that's what it is.
It's what you
But
anticipate. You're fine.
GTA's.
I'm
dude,
not
it's been
mad.
like-
I'm just disappointed.
Nah,
Dude,
you can
that's
suck
fine.
my dick. I'm mad. Fuck you,
Seph,
nigga.
you're
Shit
fine.
dropped. I was in college, I think, when that shit came out.
Nigga, I was a gate
that's
guard
what I
in the
was
Marine
saying.
Corps when GTA fucking 5 came out.
That's
Come on,
cool.
bro.
I
We're not
was,
gonna act like GTA is in one of the most like significant American game titles.
I've never
in
played
history.
one of them.
It's significant. Damn, wow.
Never.
I did not expect that.
that
See what I'm
was-
saying, bro?
Yeah, is it influential? I don't give a fuck
Never.
about that game. That game can suck my
So we're
dick.
on to adaptation.
Maybe-
All right,
maybe
moving
Seth has
on.
something
Moving on.
to-
Best adaptation.
Moving on, man.
0 is correct. Starting off, you know what? Seth, since you were here late, I'll start with you first.
It's Arcane, bro.
Wait, what do you want it
is-
to be? What do you
I
want it
want
to be?
it to be Arcane, and it's gonna be Arcane. That shit is fucking Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That shit is
No way.
that shit is cooking.
Fucking Knuckles? Like, come on, Tomb Raider, Legend of Lara Croft. Who put that on the list? I forgot that it
when did
existed.
that come
Nobody
out?
watched it.
That came out
It came
literally
out
last month.
September
Exactly.
something.
It's all it came out
Yeah,
last month. Nobody was watching that shit, bro.
I didn't even know it was out. I didn't even know they were making it. I'm not gonna lie
I
to
didn't
you.
know it was out either.
Did you know that the dragon is out?
You know, all right, hold on, pause. Before anybody says anything else, I just want to take a note to acknowledge Zero's video game acumen.
I want Knuckles. I want Knuckles.
You're such a fucking hater, dude.
Come on, dude.
No Knuckles.
You want Knuckles? You want the flames of disaster.
Exactly, bro. Like
You
you want to talk about video game adaptations? Like the Sonic series? Like I'm not the biggest Sonic fan.
But the series was, but Knuckles was ass. The movies are good, but Knuckles.
Yeah, the movies I'm sure are great.
I'll have to see. I've not seen the Knuckles series, but I want it to win.
It's ass.
This is
You
actually.
haven't even seen it.
I
You
like
wanted
the
to
fact
win,
that the
bro.
conversation was actually really respectful, and then Seph pulled up, and it just became everyone mad, even people that weren't mad at each other before.
Even the chat
wasn't
is
bad
mad,
either.
bro.
All right,
Even the
all
chat's
right.
like, what's happening?
The one that I think is gonna win. Yeah, it's gonna be Arcane.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Let's be real. Arcane Sweep.
I mean, we would have had to beat you to death with hammers if you said anything else.
That's fucking fine.
And it's gonna be Knuckles.
All right. So
That Knuckles sitting there is making me mad. Like it's actually gonna be.
Hey, you get, these are the rules. You said what I want. You didn't say I didn't have to give a rhyme or a reason. You just said
Yo,
what do
you
I
didn't.
want. I'm like,
You can.
cool.
I mean, you are completely correct. I'm still mad.
okay. All right. So we're moving on. Best multiplayer game, and I believe that we've played some of these. By the time that this game comes out, I mean, by the time the awards come out, I'll have played Warhammer 40K. Because I didn't buy it, but it came with my GPA and my GPU, so I'll take it.
Your GPA was 1.6.
Yeah, it was 1.5. It was 1.5.
No, not bad.
Lower that down. So what I would imagine, you know what? Let's start with Dan. What do you want to win?
Helldivers 2. Actually,
Helldivers 2. Okay.
respectable.
I respect that.
The most fun multiplayer. I've had the most multiplayer fun with Helldivers 2 this year.
I respect that. I respect that.
I respect it.
Now, what do you think is going to win?
Carl.
Carl. I'll just put Carl.
Yep.
Yo, people that are like just popping in are going to be lost.
Carl Sweep, dude. Carl Sweep.
Okay, so Carl Sweep. is so-
Carl Sweep. Shut the fuck.
Okay, so what we're looking at realistically for me is probably going to be the best multiplayer experience I've had of these games is Black Ops 6. I've actually had a lot of fun with Black Ops 6.
Yep.
I have like 45 hours, 50 hours in that game. So I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to get pretty heavy since launch. I was surprised.
yeah, I got that fucking beast ass monitor and a brolic ass computer. I was like, I gotta break this thing in to maximum settings. I gotta stream this shit.
Shout-outs to Rudy joining match 15 minutes late, still getting top kills.
Yo, that was so. I wanted to end it all, dude. That shit was crazy. All right, so I'd say Black Ops 6, and then what I expect to win will likely be Helldivers 2. Actually,
You think so? Over Carl?
yeah, because
That'd be
people,
impressive.
so like I think I need to talk about this in general. The Game Awards is clearly bought in a lot of ways. So every once in a while,
Yeah, I mean, we all
they
agree
have to
with
like
that.
sprinkle in some hope so that everyone feels like they're not getting completely fucked. Helldivers 2 was so influential that PlayStation's networks were getting obliterated for like 2 weeks.
True, but the community's pretty pissed with the devs at this point. So
That's true,
Yeah,
but
it's
I
winning best multiplayer, not best community support.
yeah, it's not the long-term effects, it's about the initial impact because you know that fucking games journalists don't play games more than 5 minutes.
Did you remember that Helldivers came out this year?
I did.
Before I told you?
I did.
I
Definitely.
think that Helldivers gained a lot more traction when it dropped, and even shortly after that, than Call of Duty did. Like, and I know it's a Call of Duty still. Like, people are still playing the fuck out of Call of Duty.
Oof.
They're gonna be for the next year. But Helldivers was like, oh, it was all everybody talked about.
Yeah. I mean, it was. But what I'm saying is, current. You think they're gonna vote for current state or how they remember it being when it was at its
100% they're gonna, because the thing is, like, a lot of like when I watch like Easy Allies talk about Game Awards and stuff like that, they never go back. They always talk about it as they perceived it. Yeah, it's their fucking job to play a million fucking games. There's a team of 5 people, so of course they're never gonna go fucking back. Now, if you're talking bigger, you know, but the thing is, those people are involved. They are on the panel. You know, I know Brandon Jones was on the panel. I know Kyle Boston was on it at one point.
The players only get like, they're essentially one panel person, right? Like summed up together.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
So Zero, what are you thinking? Best multiplayer. What do you want?
What I want, I'm in agreement. Helldivers is a very unique case out of this entire multiplayer list, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think Helldivers is a very solid pick. That's what I want.
Sure. And what do you think?
I know Black Ops is going to win.
Black Ops. So let's say Carl.
I know it wins that.
It's unfortunate, but I don't think it's impossible.
No, it's certainly going to win. So as far as sales statistics go, it outbeat Helldivers exponentially. Helldivers released only on PlayStation, and then it had that PC release, right? Both at the same time, right? At the same. But Black Ops 6 pushed the needle for Game Pass subscriptions.
Yeah, it did do that.
They sold a business case.
They sold more copies of Black Ops or Call of Duty than they ever have, and that's including
the free
Game Pass. Yes.
Dude, you know what's fucked up is that the only like Zero talks about video games the way that somebody who would be invited to fucking Game Awards would be, but technically everyone in this call could have been at the Game Awards at one point if they still did best event, because I worked Evo. Y'all worked Evo at some point. I work in the industry. Anyway, Seph, what do you
work in the industry? I was a journalist. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I didn't. You're a journalist?
I was.
I didn't know that. Simp. What's
okay? My personal pick for best multiplayer has got to be Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Really?
Man, you do have a fucking girlfriend, don't you?
100%. That shit is sick, bro.
Over the last Mario, I heard that the previous Mario Party had better minigames over Jamboree.
Oh no. Okay, maybe minigame quality, probably, but the minigame density for this one, like, there's just so many,
So are you
and there's so many that are
basing
outside of the
on
board game.
multiplayer experience?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I'm basing this play solely based on, like, not even going solo queue into the online. Like, I'm just talking about, like,
that's for toxic people.
Yo,
Yeah,
Seph
yeah,
is
yeah.
a
Multiplayer
full-time.
Jamboree's online.
I was talking to Seph like the other day. Like, you saw it in Banter. That dude is a full-time Nintendo simp, so he's locked in.
not full time. I didn't play fucking Echoes of
Capcom.
Wisdom, bro.
Capcom is his full time.
Yes,
He's both, nigga. He's
they
both.
can do no wrong. They have no sin. Dragon's
Capcom
Dogma is
literally
10 out
made
of
Street
10.
Fighter Cross Tekken.
And they can make it again, and I'll buy
it was
again,
good. Like,
okay?
what was
and it
your
was
fucking
good. It was fun. Yeah, exactly. We played it and we had fun. Jackass, what are you trying to say?
Yeah, eat my
That's a
ass,
fun
nigga.
game.
Technically, for
Anyway,
best
Super
event, I
Mario
get.
Party Jamboree. Okay, I don't give a shit.
Okay, so what do you think is gonna win?
Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Are you
No,
kidding?
I'm playing. It's realistically probably gonna be Helldivers 2.
Helldivers 2. Okay, I don't hate that.
For Super Mario Party Jamboree.
I am surprised. I'm actually.
Helldivers is actually kind of cooking on this list right now. We're voting who up to Annie each year. So I'm so surprised it doesn't come back. Yeah, man, we got fucking bodied. I can't believe it.
It's just like, what are you gonna vote? You're gonna vote on Evo. You're gonna vote on Worlds. You're gonna vote on IEM.
Yeah.
And then we'll do it again next year. See who did it better. Who got more? Like.
Okay,
it's
so
a weird category.
Alright,
can
next
we
category
safely
for-
skip best sports racing game?
I
Actually,
Okay, all right.
you can skip this,
I
but
haven't played any of these games. So
I will generally give it to Top Spin. But since it
you like tennis?
Top Spin was sick, but Formula One is also sick. But I will
Yes.
genuinely skip on this.
I
Okay.
voted F1 2024. I did play a good amount of F1 2024.
Okay, so we actually, I forgot. You can't skip the what you think it's gonna be category. That
fair.
Let's start
I'm gonna
with
give it to-
yeah,
I'm gonna
Dan.
give it to. I'm gonna give it to EA Sports Football Club.
Okay.
Soccer, baby. Soccer's
Yeah,
popular.
yeah, I mean it's a dominant sport.
Oh, that's right. It is Football Club now. Jesus.
Yeah.
EA Sports Football Club.
I thought it was
That's
Fight Club.
just FIFA. That's just FIFA.
I thought
Zero.
it was Fight Club. Oh, no.
fair.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I thought it was going to be boxing. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, EA Sports boxing, but that's undisputed. That's what came out.
Over under on Jake Paul getting on a boxing title game.
Can we not do this right now?
He's taking the cover photo right now.
I'm gonna kill myself tonight.
Okay, so I'm torn between, now that I realize that EA Sports FC is football club. I'm torn between 2K and FIFA.
Which 2K?
NBA 2K. When you say 2K, like, you know what 2K is. Yeah,
That's my fault.
Give me the card, man. Give me the card, man. Give me the card. Give me the card.
Which?
Nigga, I grew up on
Hold on, because
that card is fucking tattooed into my chest.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Zero, is it the DLC winning waiting room? It's not. It's not.
Okay, so I'll give it to. God damn it. You really threw a monkey wrench in there. I thought for sure I was going to land on 2K, but now I'm like, ooh. I give it to.
It's got to be EA Sports Football Club. I'm telling you. Like,
fuck. It's got to be EA Sports, but yeah, it's got to be EA Sports. There's no.
I'm
way.
getting fucking baited. I'm waiting to type, and I just hear
It's EA Sports. It's EA Sports. I'm going to EA Sports.
Okay, all right. EA Sports Football Club.
Yeah.
And then that brings us over to myself. And realistically, I think that the game that they're going to pick is going to be something random. I'm going to say Top Spin.
I'm not mad at it. I mean, I like tennis more than any other sport.
I love Top Spin.
Shake it up.
And
any other sport?
Well, the thing is, again, this is a purchased category. There's a purchase category to me in my heart. They're paying for it. Top Spin, this is going to be the one where they sprinkle some hope because nobody gives a shit. They're going to buy it anyway.
Man, you had this strong misconception over, like, what they do at Game Award.
I don't know, man. They put the fucking It Takes Two won Game of the Year one year. They sprinkle some hope.
Game, bro. It's a good game, bro.
We played it together, Seph. It's not that great. It's fine.
That wasn't interesting.
I didn't say it was a perfect game. I was saying it was a fun game.
No one said
fine is not a game of the year.
All right, what is your pick? What is your pick for sports game though?
My vote was F1 2024, and then my realistic win is EA Sports
Appreciate
FC 25.
Wait, so you have a personal pick. What was your personal pick? It was the F1?
F1 2024, yeah.
2024, and then
I liked it.
I'm definitely with Drew Face on this though. Just like it could be.
Yeah, Drew. You know, if there's anybody that would know about like the things I super don't give a fuck about, Drew Face is involved in a lot of stuff that it's like I super will never even look in that direction, but they pay the bills, nigga.
No, F1 has been cooking this year though. Like.
So, Seph, you said what was your predicted?
EA Sports.
EA
FC 25.
FC. Okay.
That I just learned today was for football.
Didn't even realize that was a game that came out.
I forgot. Like I just don't think about it.
Learned that because of Ted Lasso. Shout outs to Ted Lasso. What a series.
Wow. All right. So best sim strategy. How much investment we have in this one? Well, you can't skip it, but
I voted. Yep.
Unicorn Overlord.
Oh yeah, baby.
That's what you want?
That's what I want.
Yeah.
All right. So Dan.
Over Kunitsugami?
It's
I definitely want.
Well, that's what you said, but this is what you want, though. So,
what do you want?
Yeah. Unicorn. Yeah, it's Capcom's on the list, but I didn't play the game.
All right, wait, hold on. You said
I forgot that it came out.
You said, Seph, you want Unicorn Overlord?
Yeah, I played Unicorn Overlord. I just didn't play Kunitsugami. I would have played 5 minutes of Kunitsugami and put it over my 40 hours of Unicorn Overlord.
That is weird.
Well, it's Capcom. What are you fucking? Are you crazy, bro?
All right, Zero. What was your hope?
When you said you're gonna find out things about people?
Right. Yeah, we're really finding things out. Mine is the Unicorn Overlord.
Does no wrong. No.
Shut the fuck up, Seph. They spent years being ass. Years.
I don't need a costume for.
Yun has a hard time getting in, nigga.
They're on a 7 or 8 year fucking hot streak. I can't.
Hot streak, but they also need to stop with the remakes. I'm over them. Like, let's just get to making new games.
I'm not. Fucking shovel more shit into my.
No, you're not. Fucking
no, you're not.
Code Veronica remake.
No,
I will buy it. I'm not saying I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just saying I don't want it
because you got one more Final Fantasy. You're gonna get all riled up for.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm talking about Capcom's Resident Evil remake.
So what you're saying is that everybody else gets to do it, but Capcom, hey, I'm tired of Capcom shit.
What do you mean, dude? You're kind of
Alright,
right,
so
actually.
what you got down?
That's crazy. So I'm gonna skip this category because I don't give a fuck about it. Don't get me wrong, I like strategy games, but I have to get hit with like a Civ. And I didn't get hit with a Civ, so.
Oh God, Civ drops soon, dude.
Okay, but
so
what do
excited.
you think it's gonna be? I'm gonna call this now. I'm just gonna say Unicorn because fuck it.
I'm gonna say Age of Mythology because Xbox needs a win.
Yes,
It's
I
not.
said the same
Yeah,
thing.
you know what's your spin? They got Microsoft. They need their money.
Yeah,
So
they're gonna
not
be like, we gotta
Frostpunk,
win
huh?
something.
It was literally between that and
looking at
Frostpunk.
I was looking at Frostpunk, but I think it's gonna be Age of Mythology because Microsoft's just gonna drop the briefcase at the door.
Yeah, dude.
But that's also yeah.
They're just gonna
Because it's
drop their
Xbox Game
It
Studios.
is Game Studio.
mythological
Yeah, so
nuts
say
on the
Frostpunk hit
table.
the Game Pass. I'm pretty sure as well, right? Like.
Yeah.
So that's why it's calling to me here. Yeah, this one's gonna be interesting when it actually hits because Age of Mythology is definitely like that's got a pedigree to it. It's been around for quite some time, but
it's an old series.
yeah, and I've been hearing a lot of good things about this Kunitsugami. It's an interesting take on the tower defense style, which I think would be really fun to play. And personally, I've not played it, but I've heard really good things. Which has me leaning into Unicorn Overlord, which I have played, and Mirror Words is fine. Frostpunk is also very interesting. I think, because I wouldn't be surprised if Age of Mythology takes it. I wouldn't be surprised if Frostpunk takes it. God. I think more people are. Ooh.
See, I can't even dispute you on this category. Like, there's just like a very specific beat you have. Community managers, they have like this thing in their heart, right? Where they know what the beat of everyone generally is, whereas I only know what some people think.
It's I want to say more people that are impactful to this vote have played Kunitsugami and Unicorn Overlord more than the other 3 games. So I think that Unicorn Overlord wins because they love Vanillaware.
Yeah,
And
they
that-
do.
and
They
also-
do.
Okay.
And also, look at Sega's year right now. Sega is cooking this year.
OD.
Yeah, they're on
So-
they're on their comeback season right now, which is pretty cool.
So I'm definitely locking
Except
in
for that
Unicorn
live action
Overlord.
Yakuza
think
show.
that- I think. Well, let's.
Yeah. That's not a game.
I think Xbox just pays them off. That's the only reason, to be honest.
All right, Seph, you're the last person in this category that I gotta fill. What was your expected title for this one?
I mean, it was the same reason as Dan. It's just because Xbox is gonna, pay to win. But it's also there's a lot of history with Age of Mythology, and I've heard more buzz about that than I've had about Frostpunk 2. Kunitsugami is kind of like a grace pick, like it's a grace nomination. It's just like, hey, yeah, welcome.
No.
You made it. You made the game. It's a sim thing. Like I didn't hear anything that was like, this is one of the best sim games ever. Like it was out, it dropped, people liked it, but not to the same buzz that even Manor Lords has.
But that's the thing. It's like Kunitsugami is not your sim; it's your strategy. And because these two are blended together, Frostpunk and Age of Mythology should be on their own category. They should be in a sim category as opposed to strategy. Whereas Age of Mythology does lean closer to strategy, but Frostpunk is that sim that also this is why it's sim and strategy, because they do have that overlap. But
true. I just don't know if it's a better strategy game than Age of Mythology is a better sim game.
Dude, can I
think
just take a
Kunitsugami
moment
is
to
more
pull back?
accessible than what Age of Mythology would be.
This is really unexpected.
Sure.
The longest conversation over any
I
category.
thought we were going
Yeah,
I
just
am-
like this is the.
Sorry.
I mean,
I'm
it's
sorry.
reminiscent of like when you're playing the games, right? Like you're gonna spend the most time on these fucking
right.
games.
That's crazy, Seph, because you over there talking about, I'm gonna go on a date. I don't play video games anymore. Nigga, my jury's trash because I'm trash.
Wow.
I don't even play.
Why was that
Your
so
chun is also
that's
garbage,
correct.
nigga. See my
No,
fucking
he's
chun.
nuts.
Nigga,
First
I'll
of
beat your
all,
ass.
Absolutely
Fighting
nuts.
game players can't do shit together,
That's
and I
true.
hold firm that they make the worst teammates ever.
See my 13th place at a regional.
I think I pick up people up just fine, honestly. Like I just
Yeah, from the morgue maybe, but
All right, so what's this family game?
All right,
category?
best family game. Now, this is a category where this is such a not Dom category that I have no investment. But the only thing that I really care about is that I really care for the reverence that they gave to titles that they forgot about in Astrobot. So I am going to start with Astrobot. And what I think is going to win is fucking Astrobot. Astrobot.
yeah, I think Sony hits the bank account on this one. I'm going Astrobot.
Okay. Dude, you know what the worst part is that you have to vote with some level of cynicism. Because don't get me wrong, I genuinely love the Game Awards in its purest form. I love the ads. I love it for what it is. But I'm also a fucking person that works in the business of video games. I'm not an idiot. There's no way that there's some of the titles that got nominated should have gotten nominated in the past. You can tell it's like fucking Marvel. I mean, fucking MK11 being at Evo that year. Long after the game's relevance, long after everybody was shitting on that game, and they were like, "Nah, man, gotta pay the bills."
Okay. All right, this is a tough category for me because Plucky Squire's on there.
Okay.
I need Plucky Squire to win so bad.
All right, so I'm gonna put that in your what you want.
No.
Really?
It's not my want. I'm holding on to my want of Plucky Squire because there's another award that I wish and I hope, but because of what it's going up against, damn it. All right, yeah, it's got to be Plucky Squire is what I want here because what it's going up against later, it's not going to beat. So I want Plucky Squire to win so bad.
Okay, Plucky Squire.
I need this game to get its just desserts. I think, historically, Super Mario Party generally does better.
You're correct. You're correct.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think
I'm going Astrobot.
because Legend of Zelda doesn't. Yeah, Legend of Zelda it doesn't get really good until later in the game. Astrobot is really cool. It's a nice homage, but it wins another category out of this. Princess Peach Showtime.
That's a game.
It is a game, and it was like
That's what they call it.
It's very short-lived. It's very simplistic, and it did not do what I was hoping Princess Peach was going to do.
Okay.
It's Super Mario for me that I think is going to win. I
can't go wrong with that.
I could be so wrong, and it's Plucky Squire. Like,
Super Mario Jam. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with choosing Mario.
So Simp, what do you want and what do you think?
I mean, this was a pretty stacked category, so this was really a tough vote for me too, considering like I do love Astrobot, like from everything that I've seen. I haven't played it personally, but like I do love like a lot of old franchises just like across the board getting their love and representation brought to life through Astrobot. It is cool.
Soul Bad Guy was in that game.
I know, dude. That was crazy.
They added Kai. Kai's in it now.
They did, yeah. Put Kai in it too. Like, I was just really happy to see like a ton of characters put in Astrobot. Like that whole Ape Escape level is sick too, right? And I love Ape Escape. So, but Princess Peach Showtime, like I was really excited for it, and like Zero said, it just didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. Legend of Zelda, I'm checked out more or less, kind of. But Plucky Squire, I do also hear it's good. But I gotta give it to Super Mario Party Jamboree, baby. It's my personal vote, and it's my critical vote. Because, come on, it's the sickest shit ever. The game modes in there are so tight. Everybody's playing it, everybody's griefing each other, and it's, that's
Nigga, when do you have people at your crib?
I don't, because it's online, baby.
Wow, that's depressing.
That
is so depressing. That is the worst time.
I played it at my grandma's birthday on Sunday, and we played it for a while.
Okay, fair enough. At least you had an offline experience of the game that is specifically designed to be offline.
Oh yeah.
All right, so next category brings us to best fighting game. All right. I almost want to leave this one for last, but I don't. So our options
Who the
are.
fuck plays Mario Party online? How about people who just can't?
That's a great question.
Seth, you are well within your ability to just, hey, people that own cars, most of us, not you, Come
Bro, I'm
get
not
me.
coming over. I'm not coming over for Mario.
Yeah,
Party.
what if Dan, I mean Dan's not a Mario Party person.
That was
But-
0. First of all, you racist.
No. I'm using you as an example for why there should be online in Mario Party. But okay, we'll put 0 in there too. Like, say for example,
Playing fucking
My
Mario
homies-
Party on fucking delay-based netcode. That's crazy, dude.
I'm not.
it's a
play-
board game, you
I,
cock.
will
What do you
play,
mean?
I will play it in person. I never said I didn't play Mario Party. I said I don't play it online.
I wasn't coming at you.
Yo, this is
I was
aggressive.
coming at you.
Saying, like,
This is aggressive. I'm gonna move on. You know, this is a rare segue. You know, remember that one time where I was like, "Fuck Mike Z" at the end of fucking
dude, that was
the
clutch.
Super
This
Saturdays?
is a rare, Dom diffusing the situation. Very rare.
Fucking moving on. All right, so best fighting game. We got Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the Marvel vs. Capcom re-release, Multiverses, and Tekken 8.
Hey. That's great, multiverses. Anyway, step aside, motherfucker.
All right, so let me tell.
What's going on, my octoroon? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Miss Ruzi. All right, so let me be real. Let me start off with the fact that obviously I'm going to say Tekken 8. I want Tekken 8 to win. I don't think it deserves it, but I want it to. It's got shit netcode. It's got really predatory practices in it, and on top of that, it doesn't really seem as though they're listening to their community screaming at the top of their lungs about their world tour and overall how that's being managed. But the game itself isn't bad, although a lot of people think it is. Now, if I'm being perfectly honest, what I think is gonna win, it's fucked up. It's a difficult battle between Tekken and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, because casuals play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Niggas sign up for TNS and that shit knowing they're gonna be there for 12 hours.
That's true.
It's whatever. That's still money in Bandai Namco's pocket. So
Yeah, they're fucking chilling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be a cynic. I'm gonna say Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I put DBSZ. I mean DBDZ.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
This one's actually pretty easy for me. I want Grand Blue to win. Really
Yeah,
bad.
that checks out.
I want it to win. But I think Marvel vs. Capcom wins.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh.
You really think that 9 20-year-old games is gonna win?
Yeah,
over
but
Tekken
wait,
8
whoa,
or Dragon Ball Sparking Zero?
Fucking
Even
Yipes is about to jump out of the
multiverses?
fucking ceiling tiles and kill your ass. The most important fucking
I'm
fighting
not
game.
saying they're bad games. I'm saying they're old as fuck, and there's like 8 of them. And there's no
Seph,
way
And Seph,
that...
who's writing game journalism right now? Who's
What does
voting
that
on
have to
the?
do with who's right? Game journalism is filled with idiots all the time.
Who is voting on the nominee list right
Fucking
now?
old people.
Okay,
bro.
you know what? You're so right. I'm
Old
sorry.
people.
I shouldn't disrupt your vote in the way that I did. I apologize, Zero. I want to publicly and openly apologize. Live your
Blue
truth.
Sky post right now.
Live your
I've
truth.
written it. I don't need a twit longer anymore. I got the blue longer.
Just please.
Does that actually work?
Not anymore. I apologize.
No, there's no blue longer. There's no blue longer. But no, so real talk, I think folks are going to miss the mark on Marvel vs. Capcom being as pivotal as it is, because it is a strong memory for a lot of players. It is a whole collective experience that folks are having fun with. Yes, there's a strong pedigree in Tekken 8 and Dragon Ball, but I think overall experience and the conversations that are happening around these games, Marvel vs. Capcom has consistently been the strongest conversation point out of all the fighting games listed here.
Yeah, I mean,
They
people
don't
were
talk
talking
about Tekken 8.
Yeah, they don't talk about Tekken 8. Like, being realistic, nobody talks about anything except for 2 games on this list: the re-release of Marvel 2 and Justin Wong bodying people in every game imaginable, and Tekken. People are talking about Tekken in positive and negative ways, but they are talking about it. Grand Blue, as much as it harms 2 of the people in this call for me to say, is a game that happened for a lot of people. And then it's like fucking, for the people that like it, they loved it. I'm sure it's like Final Fantasy 16. How many people talked about 16 after it happened? It just happened.
Hello? A lot.
A
What?
lot of people did.
A lot of people. Are you
A lot of
crazy?
people.
No, I'm
They still
talking
talk
about.
about
I'm
that
talking
game,
about. I'm not
kind
talking
of.
about fucking I don't know, a week or 2 or 3 or even a month. I'm talking.
I saw a Final Fantasy 16 post yesterday, bro.
There was a very long tail in
They
Final
updated
Fantasy.
It came
16
out on
for it
PC,
yet,
you
or,
jackass.
Re-release success. I talked about it yesterday. Q, you play games that are fucking 20 years old for fun regularly.
All right. Anyhow, Rising, obviously.
Obviously.
That's
And I
crazy.
think it's gonna be Dragon Ball.
And you think it's gonna be Dragon Ball?
I willfully and wrongfully interpreted that as Rising is going to win, obviously, because it was funnier.
Okay,
Well,
so
obviously,
Seph, that leaves
I know
you
what the
as the
game is. That
final
would be crazy.
fighting game. What do you call it? Weigh in.
Sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that the conversation around Marvel vs. Capcom within our sphere is, and like the fighting game adjacent sphere, is still massive, right? But it's either that or Tekken, if you're gonna look at it from like a fighting game fans perspective or a fighting game conversation perspective. But like out in the general public,
It's Marvel.
it's like Tekken, and that's Dragon Ball Sparking Zero on the sole purpose of it being Dragon Ball. Probably less so by a little bit than Tekken, but I don't think that if a casual audience member was to see Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection win the award, they'd be like, what is that? Like, I think that a good number of the audience will be like, what is that? As opposed to Tekken, I watched like my favorite streamer stream Tekken.
I
Sage Jam,
forgot
learned
about the
that
fucking
guy,
Sage Slam.
blah, blah.
It happened.
So it's like Tekken, people know what Tekken 8 is at the very least. Even if people know what Tekken is throughout its entire history. MVC is popular to us, but Tekken is a household fighting game
But I
name
think
at
Zero's
this point,
right
you know?
in that the people voting for it are gonna be.
Oh, the people voting for it, but I don't know if it wins via votes.
Well, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want to win, Seph?
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
I want Tekken to win,
Okay.
but it's not by a
Tekken.
large margin from the MVC fighting collection.
Okay. So what do you think is gonna win?
Multiverses.
Oh,
That's real.
That's
and
real.
I respect that.
oh, that's reason. He's the
Look at
only
how
one that was man enough to
spread
fucking
this is.
say it.
Q said before we move on, how mad y'all gonna be if multiverses win? 2 weeks ago, another election system happened that disappointed me, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't give a fuck what happens now, dude. Like, it's,
Yeah, I
everything's.
don't care.
We got nothing to fucking
Dr.
lose.
Oz got his pick for like the Medicare lead, bro. Get the
This
fuck
will
out of
be
here.
one of the last streams you see that's gonna be allowed to have 4 black people on it at once. So
That's facts.
Yeah, exactly. The United States of America is a TV show, bro.
All right, so now moving on from the most miserable topic of all time.
Put it in the right box.
Best RPG. I feel like I'm just gonna autofill in. Steph's right now. It's gonna be Dragon's
Thank
Dogma
you.
2.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
What do you think is gonna win?
Elden Ring.
Oh, yeah, this is in the wrong box. You right. You think it's gonna be Elden Ring? Oh yeah.
I do think it'll
That's
be
strong.
Elden Ring
That's
for sure.
strong.
Okay. What do I want to win for best RPG? I think. You know what I want? I want Metaphor to win strictly based on the
Over Like
fact.
a Dragon.
Yes, because it's very frustrating to see like the genre that it exists in and its playstyle being ignored every generation by people who refuse to rub some brain cells together every fucking voting cycle.
Are you talking about turn-based
Yes.
games?
Now,
Like a
obviously,
Dragon is also a turn-based game.
I'm aware, but you need to think about that game being kind of fucking goofy. People are willing to
see what
play
you're saying.
Yakuza and say this is kind of
I get
stupid
what you're
sometimes, whereas people will not play a very serious game that
see.
is turn-based at all.
Okay, you have a good argument in terms of like the combat aspect of it specifically, but I'm thinking of it. Okay, so Dragon's Dogma 2, it's kind of a meme pick, but it's also like by definition of the voting category, it is like it's not even necessarily fantasy. It's about like the fluidity in your character, like in the ability to make your character unique to yourself and your experience unique to yourself. Like that's the definition of the RPG category. And I think out of everything that is on this list, Elden Ring fits it the most, and Dragon's Dogma fits it the second.
Okay,
I
so
think that is a take on role-playing game, but I don't think that's the only definition of role.
I don't think that's the only definition, obviously, by like modern standards. But I'm just going off of
By
like
classic
what
standards.
RPG. Yes, exactly. Right. Everything else is like still a very good RPG in the category that it lives in.
Classic standards is more of the you are playing this cast of characters, more so than you make your own character. Like, think about
all right, hold on. Pause this
I'm
thought.
thinking about,
I'm gonna
like,
drop
D&D
Elden Ring.
stuff,
I'm dropping Elden Ring into my what I think it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, my bad.
From Software games, never lose. So we're moving on. Except Dark Souls 2, but that game deserved it.
Okay, yeah.
You're still right. I'm just thinking like in the traditional RPG sense, in like Western side, right? Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah.
Because they're all Western games. They're all Eastern games. They're all Japanese developed games in that category.
I mean, Western developers need to cook better. What do you want me to tell?
Baldur's Gate 3 was last year.
But that was last year, though. Like,
yeah, you know what I think? I feel like the community, like overall gamers, were in a chokehold because it was good enough where everyone that loved it loud enough where they had no choice but to at least try to listen to them. But if you look at somebody like a media outlet that I respect, did you ever listen to Kind of Funny Games talk about Baldur's Gate 3?
I did.
That was the most miserable fucking podcast I've ever listened to in my life. Yeah, man, this game's pretty cool, but the turn-based combat's fucking, it's rough. It's rough, man. It's like, dude, have you tried thinking at all? But anyway, that's not the point. We're on RPG. We're on the current year RPGs. Zero, you're up.
So I want such a bummer.
It is.
Because boy, do I like Dragon's Dogma 2 quite a lot. In fact, you're welcome for Dragon's Dogma 2 because I single-handedly funded the development of that game with how many copies I bought of the first.
You'd be surprised. Seph was selling it to other people.
Yeah, I
You
definitely
think you
did.
got me, bro?
How many times did you watch the Netflix show?
Once minimum.
I put that on repeat just to make sure they knew that they had something. Did I like it? I don't care if I liked it or not, but I had a really
That's crazy.
I can't believe
make
we're having
sure.
a Dragon's Dogma dick measure.
Dragon's Dogma off, bro.
I remember when
dragging you
fucking
off.
Seph was like, yo, Dom, you gotta play fucking Dragon's Dogma 2 when we live together. And I was like, nigga, if you don't get out of my face, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, it was like a regular conversation.
So that being said,
He moved out because of that conversation.
yeah, you probably made a good choice. Dragon's Dogma 2 has a lot of problems.
Yeah, but it's also got a lot of good.
Does it?
What's the pick?
It does.
Like, that's the
So
real
my
question.
pick is gonna be like what I want. I would love to see Infinite Wealth take this.
Infinite wealth. I really do
love to
want
see Infinite
that.
Wealth take that.
That's what I'm talking about.
What I think will win, and also kind of what I want to win, is Metaphor.
Metaphor.
Let's go.
I think that cooks hard.
It
like-
does. I'm addicted.
Yo,
right
that
now.
soundtrack is actually ridiculous.
That soundtrack.
I can't get quite behind the soundtrack. Like the battle theme kind of misses me, but
Wow, really?
Interesting.
I, really like the battle
I
theme.
just don't like being. Yeah,
That shit is
that.
tight.
I'm just
Yo,
like,
but that
I'm
nigga was
so
spitting,
tight,
bro.
bro.
That was a rap god, dude. Like, what do we think?
It's also
bro. What do you
Shoji
mean?
Meguro given an orchestra is fucked up, dude.
I mean,
Also,
like,
Look,
It's
where else are you gonna hear Esperanto? You know?
Never,
I'm-
because that
I-
language doesn't exist.
Doesn't
right.
exist.
I'm just like, I don't know what he's saying,
Guilty
but
Gear
it
Strive.
sounds great. But all right, cool. Like,
Yeah, Guilty Gear Strive. You're spitting, dude. It'll be on like Mankind thought they could stop the beats, and underneath it, it'll be subtext.
And he's gonna- that shit would be sick. Hold on.
No, that's actually uni to round start.
I'm swapping the round start right now to the intro of Metaphor. It's like pull up and like Mankind.
That'd be sick. What you mean?
All right, so that leaves us with finally Dan. What you got, man?
I'm gonna mirror Zero there. Infinite Wealth Metaphor.
Okay, all
I
right.
think they're running.
No arguments there.
So this is the thing. If it's not Elden Ring, it's Metaphor for me, and I'm just gonna go for Metaphor.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with both of those. In all honesty,
Honestly, this is
I'm
a
happy with Elden Ring.
this is a good
I'm not
year.
happy with Elden Ring. I'm not gonna. Sorry, let me
Yo,
take
wait,
that back.
wait a minute.
I said
Actually,
I'm
hold
not
on,
happy. I
hold
expect
on.
either.
Pause. Seph didn't vote for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
True.
That's crazy. We can move on. I just want to
Because
say.
I voted it everywhere else.
Oh my god. Because FF7 is ass. Let's go Final Fantasy
think I'm
X. It's the
joking,
fucking
bro.
goat, baby. It's the fucking goat.
You
All
think
right,
I'm kidding.
next category. Next category.
Let's get this ball rolling.
Best action adventure game. So let me pull that up real quick. Adventure. That's gonna be Astrobot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Okay.
Now I'm
keep
gonna start
forgetting
with
Star
the
Wars.
last person this time. Matt, what do you got here?
I'm gonna go Prince of Persia as a want because it has black people.
Okay.
That's my rule. I think Silent Hill 2 is gonna win this.
Okay.
That'd be fascinating.
It would be. It would be. I mean, Bloober getting their ass beat for years, and they finally cooked.
I think it's gonna be Silent Hill 2. I think that because of all these games outside of Legend of Zelda, which is like obviously Nintendo's Nintendo, but like outside of that, Silent Hill 2 is the most marquee game here.
Oh boy, this.
What'd you say to me?
Yes,
Sorry, I didn't mean for that to get picked up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yo, Zero thought he hot that. He,
Sorry, nigga, right now with the bad leg. That
It was like, really, Prince of Persia? You want to go potty?
yo, I was like, yo, did Zero forget to hit the fucking cough button on his mixer?
I'm so sorry. Like, cause I'm just looking dead into Luna's eyes as she's pawing at me. I'm like, oh, you gotta get a new
diaper,
I
old
was like, I
man.
can't believe I'm filling out a form for a gun right now. That's crazy.
So sorry.
Premeditated.
I'm surprised you don't already have one.
I
Anyway.
gave it away because of depression.
No!
That's
smart.
I think that's a smart move.
Smart.
I'll be right back. Let me let Luna out. Y'all can discuss, and I'll be back.
All right.
After.
Of course,
Okay,
we'll
yeah,
leave
just
Zero for last.
backfill. Yeah.
So that means that the next person I'm gonna go with is Seph.
I actually didn't vote on this category because I didn't play any of the games that is in this category. I just
Okay.
wanted to like.
We're
be
just
respectful for
gonna
that.
zero that guy out.
I do think Astrobot wins.
Astrobot. Okay. Okay. Typing it in now.
Over Silent Hill.
It's
Not
a
by
fucking.
lot,
It's a
but
Sony
Astrobot,
first
you know?
party game.
It is. That's true. But it's not more marquee.
It
I
is
think this is the
literally
one
the
where they-
most
I
marquee.
mean, wasn't it?
But I
dude?
mean, like,
Are you sure?
Like-
This is kind of fucking massive, bro.
yeah, but like, I'm thinking like, like expectation, production, like, I don't know. I don't know.
It's big. It's big. But
I don't think you're wrong. I can see it. I wouldn't be shocked if it was like Astro Bot. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't see that. I just think everybody was so hyped for Silent Hill 2. Like,
I
they're
mean-
like, I gotta see if it's good. Like the pedigree of the old game, and then this one kind of cooked too. So like, you know,
I mean, it did
Sure.
more. I'm not gonna lie. So far, I have minor grievances with the game. I think that combat it's too frequent, and the game was extended, which is in its own way good, and it disrupts the pacing of the game's story significantly. But what you're given is very good, and the minor additions from where I'm at in it right now are very good. The only problem is that you have to wait. By the time I got through the apartments, I popped an achievement for killing 60 enemies.
damn, wow, just the apartments.
Just the apartments.
God,
There's a
damn.
lot of enemies in that game.
Wow.
Astrobot really do
Crab is
people.
right. Crab
Yeah,
is right. Yeah, I give it up.
it's a difficult one.
I think it's close. I think Silent Hill 2 and Astro Bot are close. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean that finally leaves it at me until Zero returns.
I'm here.
He has returned.
Return.
So I'm gonna say what I want is for it to be Silent Hill 2. I love that game. I was literally hanging out with Rudy and had him listen to Mary's letter before he left, or before he went to bed. It's a fantastic game. But the remake is also very good. It's very strong. And though it is a flex, and I'm happy to do it, that game looks fucking good. It looks really fucking good. The soundtrack, it's not 100%.
Did you stream the playthrough?
I'm working on the stream of the playthrough right now. I think so I got through, once I got to the hospital, that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna go back in. I don't know if I might do that today even, if I'm not tired. But yes, I want Silent Hill 2 easily. And then what I think it's gonna be, that shit is depressing on contact. I called Dom at 3 a.m. Yo, he did.
You remember that?
I do, dude. That shit was painful. All right, so I think Astrobot is going to win this category. And this is me being somewhat of a cynic, but it's also, I just don't see Silent Hill 2 being voted for by critics in a category that I don't think it should be in.
Okay, fair point.
Like, there is no horror, right? There's no like, hey, this is a game where you're just like, admittedly there is the adventure aspect of it, but solving puzzles, limited resources, that genre, survival horror, isn't represented in this list. And there's a lot of fucking old curmudgeons that are going to be like, you know what, this just doesn't, it's just not that.
It doesn't fit. Okay, fair.
But they have no choice. And that finally leaves us at 0.
Yeah, this is a pretty crummy category.
Agreed.
First, like, 2 picks that I don't think make it out at all is like Star Wars and Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Didn't even know that game came out.
Honestly, like, I wish there were more of a puzzle category, which I think this probably sits better under. I want people to play Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. It's a actually pretty smart game, really fun to talk about and explore through their puzzles. It's definitely worthwhile to check out. It does have like a slow burn though to really get into, so they like that being out there. Between the 3, I really want Prince of Persia to stick it, and I want Prince of Persia to get all of its just desserts, because that is a phenomenal Metroidvania game. If you like those, it's probably the best one to date. So Prince of Persia is definitely my pick.
Wow, the best Metroidvania game to date?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a really steep hill to climb. Oh, Seph, I didn't get your selected pick in this.
He skipped it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You skipped.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
what I think will win. Hold on, what other categories is Astrobot in? Because I think Astrobot takes this. I think it cleans this for sure.
Okay.
But oh yeah, Jesus, there's 15 categories it's in. But this is the one that's gonna matter outside of and there's game direction and game of the year. Okay, but fuck.
Damn, we are going the distance on this one. We're not even halfway through.
damn.
We got a blaze, man.
Yeah.
I got sushi coming.
Astrobot.
Don't you live
I'll give it to
wait.
Astrobot.
All right, Astrobot it is.
Yeah, I do think Silent Hill 2 gets something out of this though.
I really hope it does, but I don't think it will. Seph's got category 29 categories. That's crazy. Okay.
Yes.
So
well, no, there's only like 25 because there's like voting ones that were saved for later.
Okay.
That we didn't vote on.
I think we can. So best action game. That's fucking weird. Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, Warhammer 40K, Space Marine 2.
I want Helldivers. It's gonna be Carl.
All right, so Dan wants Helldivers. It's gonna be Carl. Okay, I want. I actually. Oh God, it's just the wrong place. I don't like that it's in there. Fuck it, we're gonna say Carl. I like Carl. I played Carl. It was pretty good. Carl both ways. 0?
All right, so we're on best action game. I want.
Actually, wait, yeah, fucking Q is correct. It will be Wukong. I'm going back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
Can I change
it's
mine?
gonna
Can I
be
change mine to
Wukong.
Wukong?
Go ahead. Everyone change to Wukong. Go ahead.
Just think about
It's
the
gonna
I'm
be
just thinking about the
Wukong,
money.
bro.
I'm just thinking about the money.
Man, I don't know where you guys got that from. That's crazy.
Nowhere.
I want. I want Helldivers to win.
Okay. Hell Divers.
I think this is so tricky. We forgot about Stellar Blade.
I mean, Seph didn't. Seph didn't.
Yeah, that's what I was
on stream for.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, wait a minute, who is too horny in this block right now? And then there's Seph. God,
Horny?
That motherfucker put it on one of the low kick stream consoles.
The game is fucking good, dude.
It's on PS5 only too, so you know, good for you.
I know. I don't have it.
I think this goes to Blops. I'm gonna. There's that 40K. I give it to Blops. Blops
Okay,
wins it.
you say Carl wins it. What did and you said you wanted
Helldivers.
Okay, and that finally leaves Seph with Stellar Blade.
And I'll BRB. Grab my dog.
Okay.
You could just put, just autofill the want, obviously. But I do think Wukong's gonna take it.
Seph, why can I call this shit out so deep? And you said
it's not really.
I
That
played the game. You know
This
what I'm
man
saying?
did a fucking 2-yard pass and was like,
Yo, that nigga was dancing on that shit majestically. That man made Michelle Kwan on the ice look like shit dancing on Stellar Blade's blade.
Best action, Rudy.
Oh yeah, it was just best action, which is fucking crazy.
It's wild. It's wild.
Why is there a separation there? These are bad categories. We've been saying this for years, but
Okay,
moving on.
In the sake of time, can we skip VR AR? Like nobody cares.
Yeah, I think we can safely skip VR AR. The only person I can think of that would care is Zero. Now, best mobile game, I'm just going to say it right now. It's Balatro.
Yes,
First
sir.
Balatro mention. This is
Big
cooking.
Valley.
Balatro. All right, so I think Dan, Balatro. This is the only game that Dan has streamed recently, if I'm not mistaken.
That's true. That's my shit. What's gonna win though is Pokemon.
Oh.
No, the fuck it's not. Dan, that's so okay. That's the big cynical vote because
that is.
yes,
I'm not gonna
Nintendo,
lie. That
not
is
just Nintendo, but it's Pokemon. Right?
heavily
but
cynical.
That game came out a week ago, dude.
It came out
Oh,
3 weeks ago, man.
It's gonna win.
3 weeks ago? Oh
Yeah.
shit. Well.
Wow.
You might have a point then. I mean, they had their hands on it, dude.
That man came out blasting me from deep and was like, well, you know what, my bad, dog.
You know what? No, I apologize.
You just take those 50 cal rounds out of your chest. That's my bad, dog. I didn't
No,
do
you put
that.
fucking 9 damage counters on your ass
Yeah.
instantaneously.
I don't think it'll be Pokemon still. I do think it will be Balatro.
All right, so Seph says Balatro.
You think Zenless takes it?
I don't. I think you're tripping. I think you're smoking dicks.
Q said, yeah. And I played Zenless still to this day. I don't think it's taking it.
That's crazy.
The game
Imagine
has a
playing
lot of
gacha games.
problems, man.
All right, Zero, where you at with this shit?
This is
Pokemon's a
crazy
gotcha game.
that Pokemon is on this list, actually.
That's a gotcha game.
No, it's crazy because it came out October 30th. And it's only been out for 2 weeks.
Right?
When was it? I don't know when the cutoff was.
The
Of
cutoff
November?
is
Of November?
Okay. Okay.
No way.
Yeah.
It's not even November 22nd yet. Are we possibly gonna see games that are like?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. It was the week prior.
So.
Okay.
Cutoff is weird. But I think out of the. Wait, did we skip VR games?
We did.
Yeah,
We did because, of course, he made the call. Like the only one who
did
cares
make
about
the
this
call,
category
actually.
is Zero.
Yeah.
And of course, do we skip the?
You left. We skipped it. Is that
Okay,
so?
my bad. Sorry. Asgard's Wrath is gonna win.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool. Just
God.
note it on the side.
Oh, we'll take your word for it. Yeah. All right.
Best mobile game. Gosh, I would love for. Fuck.
Yeah.
I would too. I mean, that's the whole
Zenless
goal,
Zone
actually.
Zero just looks like such a gorgeous game. I like the animation of the game, but animation does not make a game. And
I agree.
I'm still waiting for Black People.
You won't
good
see them,
luck.
Seph.
Yeah.
So I think
Fuck.
the victor is gonna be. Damn it! It's gonna be Balatro. It's gonna be Balatro. It's gonna win, and I want. Man, I want Zenless to win.
Yo.
I know it won't.
Zenless is cool, but it has
It
too many
won't.
problems.
Wait, Seph, what
right
was
now.
your pick? What did you want?
Balatro?
Balatro. Okay.
That's that shit.
And I
love
It's
Balatro.
fuck. It's crack right now.
So
Char.
I haven't downloaded it because I just simply don't want that in my life.
Char has one game on her phone. It's
And
Balatro.
it's Operation what?
Operation Raccoon City. They got they modded their shit. They
Trying
jailbroke
to
it.
make sure we got the right operation on that.
All right, so we're on best debut indie game.
Balatro. Like,
All
let's
right.
not even waste our time.
Can we just every category that it's in? Can we just?
no.
Okay,
no,
so
no,
we're gonna
that's not
yeah. I
Game
mean,
of the year.
Fuck. I hate this. I hate that Balatro is here this year. I need Plucky
You
Squire
want
so
Plucky
bad.
Squire to win. Okay,
I,
that's fair.
yeah,
that's
I
fair.
need Plucky Squire, but,
But
it's
it's going
gonna
to
be
be Balatro.
It's gonna.
It's 100%.
all right. So you said it's going to be Balatro. Dan thinks it's going to be Balatro.
Balatro
Everybody,
sweep,
it's Balatro sweep is what I'm looking at for this category. Zero, you wanted Plucky Squire, right?
I want Plucky.
Okay, well then it's in there.
Plucky got so fucked this year. God damn it.
Yo, best indie game.
Ooh,
This is
Okay.
Okay,
See,
you know what? I'm gonna let you guys.
Actually, scratch it. I think. Swap me out. I think Plucky wins out of
You're crazy. You're
the
crazy.
debut indie, and I think best indie, Balatro. Best
You're
indie is
crazy.
100% Balatro.
You're crazy if you don't think Balatro's taking both of these.
No, I think Balatro
Did you
because it's
see
on
what
here
happened
both.
to Last of Us?
The Last of Us Part 2.
Sure, but we're talking about indie games here, and I want Plucky, and I think Plucky for this category.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Balatro wins.
Wait, you
But I
think
would like-
Balatro wins?
He thinks
Indie
Balatro
game.
wins. That's what he said.
Overall independent game.
Overall indie, and I
Not
want
debut. Not debut. Not
Oh,
debut.
oh.
We want Plucky
De-
for debut and
Yeah.
Balatro for best independent game.
Yes,
Wait, so debut indie game. What was your pick again, Zero?
Plucky.
Plucky.
twice.
Okay, Plucky. So it remains unchanged.
He had Balatro before with Balatro.
Yeah.
Sweep.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll fix Balatro. Okay, this is going to bring us into the best independent game.
No, stop it. No, the
Zero wants Plucky twice, Dom.
Oh, he
Plucky
wants it twice.
twice.
Okay, I got you.
Yes,
My
yes.
bad.
yes.
And I think, fucking Christ, UFO 50 is gonna win it, dude. I think
It's good. I know. UFO 50 sick.
50 is good.
I said-
It's
fucking tight, dude.
good.
Yo, that's gonna win it. I want Balatro to win because I like poker. And that's honestly how I'm voting with that. I could just skip this category entirely.
I want same for me. Double up.
Okay,
I
Balatro or
want,
UFO 50?
but it's gonna be UFO 50. Come on, like it's really good, and it's the deal you get for it is ridiculous. Like
It's right
There
here.
are some games in UFO 50 that are like entire games.
they have a
That's what I
cowboy
hear.
Final Fantasy game.
That's what
Like
I'm
it's
saying.
it's a full RPG.
It's a
with,
full
like,
ass
in the West.
JRPG, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so that's best indie. We still need Zero.
I want UFO 50. I think Balatro.
Okay,
That's fair.
that's fair. I think that's also fair. And then Seph.
I want UFO 50, and I think it will be Balatro. But that doesn't mean that I don't also want Balatro. I just fucking UFO 50
Yeah,
is so sick.
Right. Like
bro.
this is a tough one for me for the once, but
I like the fact that it's just alternating, like on either side. If you
Yeah.
look, it's just alternating.
Scroll down a little bit on the sheet so we can see, because you're blocking the
You are blocking
what we
the-
think.
Oh yeah.
There you
All
go.
right.
Also,
that's community support. This is gonna be a tough. We got so many categories.
really quick, just want to slide in there. We shouldn't be talking like discounting Animal Well. Animal Well is also very.
I've heard good things, but you're fighting against demons, bro.
Yeah. 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 You ain't got nothing. You need to. You're just a dude with a gun.
Best community support.
Best community
Demons of
support
guns.
category. That's going to be BG3, FFXIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky.
I'm gonna go Helldivers because they changed Sony's policy.
Oh, they sure did.
I gotta give it up to Helldivers.
Best community support. So you say you want it to be Helldivers?
No, I want it to be, and I think it will be.
Okay, let me double check. So Helldivers and Helldivers. Rare double entry.
I did the first one, you know, but you know. No
Yeah,
big deal.
you did.
Well, that's what makes it rare, Zero.
Oh, I see.
He
Yeah.
didn't say first double. Yeah, I'm going home.
I'm getting my gun.
I don't have one anymore. Man.
All right, so I think
I'll bring
know
mine.
this is a rare time when I see Final Fantasy 14 in a category, and I think that it doesn't deserve shit.
It's getting bodied.
I think that a lot of people didn't like that expansion.
That expansion was
It's
really,
true,
really,
and-
really poorly received, and on top of that,
Was it really?
yeah,
It was, yeah.
I think like every content creator is playing WoW now. That's really bad. Every Final Fantasy 14 content creator goes, I'm gonna do my dailies in fucking 14, and then I'm gonna do fucking raids.
Whoa,
And, wow.
hold on. I didn't even know that the non-story content was bad. I just heard that the story content was the biggest complaint. if
Well,
not the
people
only
have had
complaint.
like lingering complaints this entire time, and that haven't been addressed at all. And on top of that, then they're given a bad story. I think that the new patch was really cool because what they did, there's a line that Wook Lamont delivers that's so bad it became a meme, and they redid the VO for the entire final boss fight from start to finish, so as to deliver better emotion to that scene. Because I think the voice direction was poor. I don't think she's a bad voice actress, and the lore that comes with that is very unfortunate because she's a trans voice actress, so everybody's on some bigot shit. When in reality, in that instance, it's a combination of bad voice directing and bad performance overall.
Well, Shika.
Yo,
Sure.
appreciate you. Welcome back to the Gundam fight, brother. Fuck ads.
Yeah, I mean that's like the number one thing for community support, right? If the reception wasn't good and like they're not responding to it, and if anything they're like being very defensive about stuff, then yeah, that's not
Yeah,
going to be worthy of that reward.
So I'm going to say that the best community support for me is BG3. And I'm going to say that twice, actually. Because BG3 has the most happy community of people, and they just keep adding things. Nothing bad has come out of it. Everybody's happy about BG3.
It's also hardly like on the devs too. They didn't do anything.
No,
outside
they
of
certainly
just-
didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the game itself, and then the community is just horny. And then
No,
the
man, they're
devs are just like, all right.
fucking
yeah,
BG3 is actively being patched. They put out a patch that was so
I thought
expansive.
it's done being patched.
They keep saying that. They've been saying that for like 6 months, and then they put out a patch that allowed you to have full access to dev tools.
Yeah.
That's insane. People are making entirely new campaigns with BG3 as of last
I'm
month.
not mad at BG3. Like I said, I'm not mad at that pick. So.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
That's
say
my
BG3 sweep. Zero. What do you think?
So for best community support, I'm gonna give. I want Helldivers to win.
Okay.
I think. Baldur's Gate wins though.
Okay. BG3. Let's go. Shadow
I
Hearts
think
titties.
it seems weird because they're not at the forefront for me right now in terms of like reception. But then again, if I'm missing the mark on 14, because I think 14 might take it, it's tough because No Man's been cooking too. I feel like No Man's is going to be an underdog. Yeah. I think Jurassic is onto something there. I think No Man's cleans up a little bit here.
So you're saying that in the what you think is going to be No Man's Sky?
No, I'm still sticking with Baldur's Gate. I'm still sticking with Baldur's.
Got you. And that finally leaves us with Simp. What do you think?
I everything on this list is pretty okay with the exception of Final Fantasy 14. And then No Man's Sky, it's like they're putting out content, but it's not like there's a different like community support is they're really interacting with their community.
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes
it's
they'll
not being
even
publicized. I think that is something to note about specifically No Man's Sky. They're making that game better, and they're not talking about it.
and they're not saying anything.
Their
Yeah, they're not
policy
even
after the release of that game was explicitly, we're going to fix it, and we're not going to say anything. They said that we're going to
Yeah.
put our heads down, we're just going to get the job done, that's going to be it.
Yeah, Sean Murray hopped on to talk about like his upcoming game after No Man's Sky, and that was like it. They haven't like talked about No Man's Sky or like talked to the No Man's Sky community. So it's good that that game is getting healthier, but community support is like interacting with your community too, and like having good relationships with them, which is what I think Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna just sweep. For
Yo,
both.
where's
I want it
fucking
to win, and I think it's
where's that
gonna.
fucking game? Where's
No
Stardew
Man's-
Valley? That nigga's still out there.
Hello Games has been cooking lately with No Man's Sky though. They're definitely in tune with their community for sure.
They're putting out like stuff that the community wants, but I think the community mostly just wants a better game. Like it's just feature rich, but it's not necessarily like things that the community is asking for because they already get a lot, and they're just constantly throwing out new things.
They're giving new things that players are asking for though. Like they're pretty deep in conversations. Like I wouldn't be surprised if No Man's Sky takes this. I'll be quite honest. Like I know I said Baldur's Gate 3, but like that for me could easily be pushed into No Man's. Like I really think that they
I'll
probably
give it
take
up.
this.
I don't have the optics on the conversation between Hello Games and its community, whereas Baldur's Gate 3, like it's so hard to miss those optics because the community is just much larger.
They're boisterous about it. They're much louder than what the No Man's community is.
All right, come on. Hey, we got categories.
All right, let's keep going. Yeah, we got them.
What do we got? What do we got?
Ongoing.
No. What was your pick, Seph? Because I didn't.
was BG twice.
Baldur's Gate 3. Yep, I said
BG3,
twice.
BG3 twice. Love to see that actually. I mean, I know you guys probably know that. I love that game. That game was sick. Best ongoing game. Wait,
I need to finish it.
Yeah, I do too.
so we're back at it again. Best ongoing game: Destiny 2, Diablo 4,
Why is
Final
that
Fantasy
there?
14, Fortnite,
Who
Helldivers 2.
snuck that in?
Activision Blizzard has an obscene amount of money. That's why it's there.
Well, hold on. Destiny 2 is adding those Street Fighter ghosts and emotes and stuff. So maybe.
And also,
it's
Destiny 2
time
is
to
not active Blizzard anymore.
Oh well, now that's what I was talking about. Diablo
Oh,
Well, I mean, we know why that's there.
money.
Oh, right, money.
China.
Wow. That really did not go with the way I expected it. Ongoing game for me, I want Helldivers 2. Realistically, it's gonna be Fortnite.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know it is. They had the Doom drop. They had the
Yeah.
X-Men. Like, I don't even play that game for real, like at all. But it's gonna be Fortnite.
Okay. So I think best ongoing game is gonna be. That's hard. Despite the fact that I like some of this, I think FF14, despite the fact that it's going bad, it's still the best like upkept game. Like I see, what's going on. So I'm gonna say FF14, and I think Fortnite is gonna take it.
Stupid.
What we got?
Anyway.
Okay,
what are we
so
doing?
Zero, what'd you think, and what'd you pick for what you want?
for wait, which category? We're on
Ongoing
ongoing.
game.
Excuse me. Yep. So I want. I want
We've
Final
got,
Fantasy
like,
14,
Okay.
and then I would do Final Fantasy 14.
Okay,
I'll double up.
sure. And Simp?
I want Final Fantasy 14, but I think Fortnite's gonna win.
Fork knife.
Fork Knife does it again. Let's see. Games for Impact. Now that's a
We were
category.
discussing skipping that one, but
I think that's a fair skip.
I'm gonna just put Zal down as a note because black people, as I was saying.
Okay.
I'm fine skipping
I'll
these.
add it into the notes.
I give mention to Prince of Persia for accessibility. That game really cleaned up
Sure.
quite a bit.
Do we want to do accessibility? I don't feel as though that's a category that a lot.
I'm not qualified to.
I can't speak on that. I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. In Silent Hill
I don't know what they
2,
did.
which
Like
isn't listed, I do use some of those features because it makes
Yeah.
the game.
I mean, it's a very important category. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm just not qualified.
yeah,
to-
I'm not personally impacted by a lack of accessibility. I'm a very functioning man with brain damage.
I'm also willing to skip best performance.
Yep. 'cause I
Best
don't-
performance.
Brianna White.
Oh,
Who's Brianna White?
Ooh, what does she do?
you know what?
Brianna White,
I'm
dude, she's-
gonna do it. I'm gonna do that one because I straight up think that James is doing great.
Oh yeah, Luke Roberts. Yeah, he's good too. But I didn't watch enough of the Silent Hill 2 cutscenes to
Who
like
did
get a
Brianna
beat on
White
his performance.
voice? You just
She's
said-
Aerith, bro. Sorry.
okay,
Sorry. She's
damn, I
Aerith.
don't know the fuck.
But she's been voicing Aerith for 2 games now. And she's like very
so you know
vocal
what?
and like
Oh,
she's
for 2
on the
games? I should
she's
know
on
something
the-
she is.
she's on the like Twitter and she's I don't know, man.
Okay, so
All the
is
voice
Artistic job,
actors.
Don't get me wrong.
what do you
She's like the Alex Lay of that game. She's so on
What-
the forefront.
Alex Lay.
what are you picking? If you're
You
gonna,
mean Alex Lee?
yeah, it is.
No.
It's Lee, bro.
It is.
Lee, he should spell his name right.
Crazy. Oh, no, it's his fault.
I
I
gotta
see.
go.
Wow,
I gotta
dude,
go.
tell that to
I gotta
white
go.
women everywhere.
Wow.
So
I'll say the GH.
Ashley.
Ashley. Yeah.
So Seph, what are you thinking? I think it's gonna go to Silent Hill 2, even though
For audio
Luke
design? Or,
Roberts?
sorry. Oh,
for performance, for best performance, what do you think?
I think. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Seth.
Oh, I want it to be Brianna White, and I think it will be Brianna White, but I'm not disqualifying Luke Roberts' performance. I just haven't heard it. But I also don't know how Hannah Tell did in Life is Strange, so it's tough. And also, like, the one thing that I'm gonna discount is Humberly Gonzalez, because Star Wars Outlaws, like, really, am I gonna give it anything? So,
How do you perform to somebody that didn't look at you? I didn't play that shit.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
that's
So everybody else is probably good, but I'm just gonna say Brianna White.
Does anybody want to
Shaitan, I
engage in
think
this category?
I think I will put Brianna White because I think that at least for remake, she made me appreciate Aerith as a character.
Which is crazy because that bitch
Before,
sucks.
I thought she was
Boo.
bland. So,
Well, yeah, and she's so much better in Rebirth. Like, her performance
yes,
is better
I would-
than in
from,
Remake.
From the parts that I've played of Rebirth, I would agree. So
Okay,
I'll vote Brianna White.
Zero. What do you think? Since we all generally engaged in this one, what's your take on it?
Dom doesn't like
played-
Final Fantasy VII, by the way. Sorry. Seth.
I've played none of these games, so I have no opinion here.
What do you think it's gonna be?
What do I think? I can't.
You have to?
I, can,
Yeah,
I,
he can-
yeah,
yeah,
you can skip it.
I cannot. Like,
Skip it, yeah.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm sorry, like I've not seen any of them at all, so I got nothing for you on this.
Okay.
All right,
That's okay.
So
audio
that
design.
that means that the next one is audio design. I am not an audiophile, and I'm definitely not that fucking guy for that.
We can skip it.
We can skip that
I'm
one.
fine with that.
Oh,
think.
okay. I
I mean, we can
think
put Final Fantasy VII for Seph, but like,
I appreciate that. Yeah, you're right. I do think Senua Saga is gonna win, but
dude, they had
Yes.
that one, the opening song, right? Yeah, that shit was OD. I'm gonna go with Senua Saga.
Okay,
Only because
so
of that song was crazy.
now we're not
Well,
talking.
that's
We're
the
not.
story of music.
We're not talking about
like,
music.
audio
We're
design.
talking about
Oh,
audio
audio
design
design.
specifically,
Right.
which
But-
Senua was very famous for having amazing audio design. But I
first game, yeah.
don't think that any of us are qualified enough, even though I played Silent Hill 2 and Black Ops 6, to discuss this at a legitimate, have a legitimate conversation. We can move
I
on.
would
I
vote
would
for Final Fantasy, but
I would-
maybe
Yeah.
Zero has.
I
mean,
did.
Get in there, get in there, baby.
I didn't play these. So.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right.
Outside, so like for audio design, like outside of Black Ops 6, and like that's where you got me, honestly. Like I can't tell you for Astrobot because PlayStation exclusive, so can't play that. Senua Saga, I didn't play that. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, PlayStation exclusive. Thanks a lot, Sony.
Damn.
Release on PC sooner, please, and I will be able to partake.
Okay. So Zero not owning a PlayStation 5 rears its ugly head, and we move on. This leaves us at a best score in music. Like, I got fucking 25 of them shits. I'm flexing. Hold on. Actually, 26 because I have my own. Best score in music, I think, for me, I am gonna say, I want Akira Yamaoka to get the dub. So I'm gonna say SH2.
You're crazy. Oh my god, dude.
But realistically, what's gonna end up getting picked is FF7R 2.
I guess if you want, like, yeah, the soundtrack of Silent Hill 2 is good from what I have heard, for sure. But I mean, it's 7 Rebirth has got the hits, bro.
Does it have the hits, or is it just like, you know?
I'm gonna make it real simple. 7 Rebirth for both. Like,
Okay.
come on.
All right.
The
Let me.
orchestral arrangements, the remixes to the classic songs. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
Even the new songs, bro. Stamp.
new shit,
dude,
yeah,
that
new
is
shit.
fucking
The
crazy.
fucking song that Aerith is belting out is in
Oh
my.
my god, No Promises to Keep is insane. I was crying, bro.
Oh shit.
That shit
a
is
fucking-
sad, dog.
Starving child.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like that song, and I did not play that game. So Zero. What do we got here? What do you got? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That shit is hidden, dude. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's my shit.
This is another one. I'm sorry because you have 4 of these are on PlayStation, and I can't play them.
Oh man. Damn.
Crazy, bro.
So thanks PlayStation.
All right, so Zero has what he wants or what
We
he
know
thinks.
The section where Zero doesn't have the console.
Yeah,
when you
this
look
is
at
the
sheet.
Zero got filtered by Sony multiple times. That's sick.
Hire me for Evo still, please. But,
Yeah.
Oh man, those niggas don't care what I say. They don't even think I work there.
The facts.
I'm wearing a vest that says staff. That's crazy.
Sony got upset because I said that their console looks like a network router, and
Yeah, well, fucking Sony can suck my dick for making their fucking Kaiba's collar ass fucking console that I can't
Hey,
put in a
but
fucking
the Kyber
tote.
collar is tight though, and
It
the
is
perfect
tight,
cell.
dude. Yeah, exactly. All right, see, Dan, we were looking out for ourselves. Exactly.
All
I mean,
right.
that 30th anniversary console almost happy though, very close, very close.
It did almost
So Zero is not voting on either department, from what I understand.
No,
This
I'm not.
leaves Seph with the obvious FF7R sweep. I don't even.
do like the soundtrack for the other games too.
Shut
I put
the
you onto
fuck
the
up.
Stellar Blade
Shut the
soundtrack. I
fuck
put you
up.
onto the Stellar Blade soundtrack.
Wait a minute. Never
hey,
fucking
what?
mind. I forgot Stellar Blade. I'm moving it to Stellar Blade because
that's fine.
fucking goddamn, her voice is immaculate.
All right, hey, we only got 4 more to go. Come on, let's get it, baby.
Stellar Blade. All right. So, best art direction. Metaphor. I'm
Metaphor.
saying I want Metaphor,
Metaphor.
and I think Metaphor cooks because the UI
I
is
think
clean.
It's so
UI
good,
is
dude.
OD,
Oh,
dude. Oh
Metaphor
my
is-
god.
It's not even just the UI. Like until you guys play the game, or for you guys who haven't played the
I
game,
played the prologue. I haven't played the full game yet.
the fuck, dude, like the world design is crazy, bro. It's so good, and like every frame looks like an oil painting. God damn, I love that
Yeah,
game.
it's
All right,
So
Seph,
pretty.
are you double metaphoring here?
Yeah.
Metaphor sweep?
Yeah,
Art
yeah.
direction is cool. They were smoking dicks about that world with no discrimination, though. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I thought
you
that
have
was
to
the
play
point of the
bro.
game.
You got to play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta-
it's a
it is a part of the
talking about art. I played the game. I played the
No,
game.
it's a
there-
fantasy. It's a fantasy in the world.
it
That's
is.
what it
It's-
is.
It's a
my
metaphor.
fucking
It's
fan.
all
It's a metaphor.
metaphor.
Yeah. Even the
Yeah,
author
put
of
me
the
down for
book is
metaphor,
like,
Ham.
it's a fantasy.
Okay, all right. That finally leaves fucking Zero. What you think?
I said metaphor.
Metaphor? Is it Metaphor sweep?
Metaphor sweep.
Metaphor across the
Man, that's
board,
crazy.
dude.
I think that's the only one that's like actually
Unanimous.
everything unanimous. Correct.
The
Oh,
thing
Faker.
with like
Faker was.
yeah, Faker.
Oh wait.
We
Hold
really
on.
know Faker. That's why, bro.
I said Faker.
Yo, Faker sweep.
Faker? Yo, Faker
Faker
right there.
sweep.
Faker.
Oh,
and
Faker.
Arcane.
You know what? Can you change mine to?
Arcane with Knuckle. Oh
I
my
can't.
god. I'm mad all
Oh
over
my
it.
god.
I'm mad all
All right,
over it.
let's
keep
revisit.
going.
Come on, let's keep going before Dan gets pissed enough.
Okay, so best narrative. That's a fucked up category, but Silent Hill 2 is the greatest story ever written in video games besides Final Fantasy X. Silent Hill 2. For me, that's free. I know, Zero, you have your fucking... You received that game poorly, but maybe you should play the remake. Where the voice acting's not bad.
Why am I getting shot? Like, what?
You're getting shot. I watched your playthrough of that game. You did not like it because it was a bad game. And it sounded bad. But good God, if you just... ignore the fact that it is incredibly flawed. Everything that it does is so fucking good. It's just,
so you mean
it's done badly.
The revision is better. Yeah, I plan to play the revision.
Oh, 100%.
I absolutely plan to do it, but my best narrative is not Silent Hill 2. Like, no. Like, I think Metaphor wins.
Okay.
I want Infinite Wealth to win because I'm just giving respect to Infinite Wealth. But also I want Metaphor to win. So like, I guess I double down on Metaphor because I want that story to win, but also I really...
Metaphor sweep for Zero. That's
no. Let's put it like a dragon. Put it like a dragon for the want. Think is Metaphor.
Okay.
You put me in a weird spot with this think and want.
Dude, I honestly think it makes for better content. Ignoring, like, you can't, because at the end of the day, we know what we feel. We also know what's gonna happen, right?
It's just they both could win, and I think this is my way of saying they both deserve it because I definitely feel Metaphor in my heart for sure.
Oh,
so, how far are you in Metaphor?
Prologue.
Oh, all right. So we're in the final two categories outside of the people who have not voted. So. You know, I'm saying, what I'm saying is you can kind of, you can take a bit more of your time than we did because we were pushing really fucking hard through these last few. Like they will at the Game Awards this year when they go to fucking best score in music and go, hey, so we're going to run an ad. But while we're running the ad, best score in music goes to Stellar Blade. Congratulations, Purnell and the rest of the team. Moving on, Doritos. Hate it. I hate it. I really hate that. I was a musician, man. I was a musician for 12 years. You know how upsetting it is to feel that all those artists are disrespected that way? Marissa's a fucking musician.
Artists that have like very significant weights in our industry too. Like we talk about Shoji Meguro, we talk about Nobuo Uematsu, you know, we talk about we revere, bro.
So many people that are being, dude, fucking Soken is idolized in the Final Fantasy. That nigga walks on water as if he makes the game.
Keiichi Okabe, dude.
They designed some of the plot of fucking Final Fantasy 14 around his work.
I'm gonna keep going, guys. I'm hungry. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dan, best narrative.
I'm going with la-di-da-di-da. I'm going with Lad. Give me Infinite Wealth.
Okay, so you want Like a Dragon. Like a Dragon.
I thought you said Aladdin for a second. I'm like, what are you talking about, man?
And what do you think it's gonna be, Dan?
I think it's gonna be Like a Dragon.
Like a Dragon.
I think Yakuza narratives hit. Like the main, don't go to that side story shit, but like the main shit.
That's how I play the game every time.
Yeah.
I hate Goofy. Seph.
Yuck.
I do
think. What?
Silent Hill 2 is best narrative, and I love Yakuza. That's Drew Face. Fucking Seph, what do you think?
I do think it will be, or rather, I want it to be Rebirth.
Okay, FF7R2.
But I'm still so torn on what it could possibly be, because like you said, Silent Hill 2's narrative is really good. I don't think that they've changed it or like embellished it all that much. I don't remember hearing that they did.
Not in a way that's significant. It doesn't overall change the pacing and the message is trying to deliver from what I've received.
And not to say that a remake has to do that, right? And it still is a strong story, but I don't know, man. And in Metaphor's story, like I'm in the last stretch of it, and it's a good story. Like, don't get me wrong, it's great, but I got some problems with it. So I'm just gonna say Rebirth.
For both FF7R2 and Couch Gods playing Balatro. Let's go.
I had to like figure it out in the moment, even though I knew I wrote it down.
That nigga just got that shit too, and we are now at best game direction.
I'm definitely worried that people forgot about Like a Dragon. I think that's going to be the problem.
Oh, it's gonna get hoed the entire time. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Probably.
Yeah. Right.
I'm calling that. Like, that's gonna be Dom's fucking calling it. I'm pointing at the stands. It's gonna go out of the park. Fucking Yakuza's not gonna hit anything. Anything.
Well, it can't from this point on, so.
Okay, so we have best game direction. That's Astrobot, Balatro, Wukong, Shadow of the Erdtree, Rebirth, and Metaphor. I'm gonna let anyone else take this first.
Balatro is the one.
Okay. Dan wants Balatro.
Elden Ring is gonna get the W.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that.
I want Metaphor to take this.
Okay.
I think Astrobot takes this.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Because I don't think... Go ahead.
I want Rebirth to take it. What? But I do think Elden Ring will take it.
Sorry, I was just thinking about Game of the Year because I don't like that list anymore.
Oh yeah.
And wait, you said what did you think was gonna take it?
I think Elden Ring will take it.
Yeah.
I just feel like even though Balatro, it's sick that it's on there. There's so little opportunity for like depth for direction. You know,
I think
it's a good game.
My argument for that is Balatro really defined a new level of poker as a game. It directed a new version of a game called poker.
Yeah, it
And
took
to me,
what
that
exists
is
and-
impressive.
It is. I agree. In the medium of a roguelike, for sure. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot to direction. There's a lot of steps involved. And I think that Balatro, what it did fantastic. It also just doesn't do what the other games do.
Oh, I didn't get mine in there. Best game direction? I'm gonna say I want Metaphor to take that. Metaphor.
If Balatro doesn't win game, industry will start to die because it doesn't reward creativity or taking risks.
Yeah,
I think
but
the nominations are
Drewface,
strong
that
enough.
is, it's not a happy place, man. We all know at the end of the day, creativity isn't rewarded and no one cares. Just shovel
No,
the
it
slop.
is. You're at the wrong award show for that.
Yes, it's you go to the Dice Awards for that. What was it? So, and what I expect? I think it's gonna be Elden Ring. Come on, it's gonna be Elden Ring.
Yeah.
It's gonna cook. I hate it, but
I'm gonna call that Elden Ring wins nothing this year.
ooh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Sick.
We
That's
got
fire.
long shot calls. I'm gonna make a fucking category
Certified caps.
Okay, so
Okay, we'll see.
Zero says, what was it? One more time.
I don't think Elden Ring wins anything this year.
Elden Ring, L's only.
Okay, can I put one then?
Oh, hell, 100%. Everybody's got to put in their votes. I mean, we're at the fucking
Dragon's Dogma actually wins best RPG.
That, you know what?
Seph?
If that does, it's huge.
Drag Dog.
DD2.
Drag Dog gets, you say RPG?
Best RPG, yeah. It's the only category it's in.
RPG.
I hope it wins it, honestly.
I hope
because
so,
it's in the
too.
only
Alright, Dan.
category, then yeah.
You're pointing at the fucking stands. You're going from fucking deep. You're gonna hit the niggas in the benches all the way on the opposite side of Wrigley. What are we thinking here?
Metaphor wins Game of the Year.
Oh my god, that's a whole. Oh man, we gotta incentivize that one.
I don't think he's wrong either.
That.
I don't think he's
I
wrong.
wouldn't hate it. Well, I think he's wrong, but I wouldn't hate it.
Okay. All right. Well, we're about to get to that discussion.
Go to the
Alright, Dan,
meta.
This is the perfect time to be stressed and hungry. It's Game of the Year, baby.
Hold on, I didn't get mine. I gotta write mine in. It was, what was it that I said? Oh, I said that fucking Yakuza is ignored, but I don't feel like that's a long shot call, so I'll have to come back to it. Definitely gonna have to come back. And this finally puts us at the Game of the Year.
Oh.
Oh boy, we've been in this conversation for a long time.
Longer than I thought, but it's been fun.
Yep.
It's been a great
Anybody
time.
wanna take-
I'm on
take
my
the
third
lead?
glass of wine. Everything's going great. So I'm gonna start in reverse alphabetical order, starting at 0.
Straight up. Hell yeah, let's get it.
Oh wow, of gamertag alphabetical order. I thought I was going last. All right, so up this list. Man, this list sucks. Like, this is it's.
All right, hold
not
on. Let me
sucks,
read the
it's a bad
fucking
list.
nominees. Let me read the nominees. The Game of the Year nominees are Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and finally, Metaphor ReFantazio.
There are 3 games on this list that will win Game of the Year, or could. It's Astrobot, Balatro, and Metaphor.
What the fuck?
Wow. That's a list.
100%. 100% those 3 could win Game of the Year.
100%.
I don't think Astrobot will ever, like, because it's stuck on PlayStation right now, I don't think it has the outreach to get beyond over Balatro and Metaphor.
I mean, God of
Balatro-
War cooked when it was a fucking PlayStation 4
War.
exclusive.
God of War cooked, and it definitely hit. My gut tells me.
Damn. Balatro, go to the Game of the Year. If you don't agree, you're a bad player. What if I told you I never played it? That's fucking.
I don't disagree with that. Like, I'm torn between it's either, like, it's those 3. I want it to be Astrobot.
So you want it to be Astrobot. Okay.
I want it to be Astro.
I can put that in Zero's Game of the Year.
It's not my Game of the Year.
It's what
It
you
is
want.
What I want to win this Game of the Year award.
Astrobot 2 is Zero's hopeful
Astrobot
Game of the
Yeah,
Year.
what is it 2? It's technically 2.
It is the second one.
Damn, Astrobot.
I think. Oh fuck. It's either Balatro or a Metaphor, and I think that Metaphor wins.
You think that Metaphor wins?
I think this is an Atlas year. I think this is a Sega year.
What?
I think very much so that Metaphor takes the dub here.
Based on what?
Okay, wait. So then, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm getting
I'm
my
asking you to
backwards
explain
alpha.
yourself, bro.
Out of its core, one, the art style, the story it tells, the spin it takes on the
The
RPG
story
genre.
it tells you in the prologue, brother.
Yeah, but also you can read what the story is about. It's not like it's not on the internet.
The world building is great for
Hey, don't
sure,
drop no
but
spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers.
I'm not gonna talk about spoilers.
Go
I'm
ahead.
just saying that it is very it's a very serviceable story. Is it tacky at times? Is it predictable at times? Is it kind of cringe at times? And somehow is it kind of like idealist in a delusional way? Sometimes.
Out of this game, they've removed the kind of
And
the
also-
redundancies to go for the social
There are
link
some
aspect, right?
redundancies.
So like social links aren't necessarily as heavy as what they were in Persona games. So there's not as much risk here. It's just to explore the characters you have. That's a big thing that hit for people in Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So it's still hitting pretty well in Metaphor, and I do think Metaphor hits, honestly. I think you'll be very surprised.
Man, this is easily not what I expected from Zero. Like, straight up, I wouldn't have called this. But that means that the next person that we have would be in reverse alphabetical order. It would be Simp.
Okay, I think this is like one of the strongest Game of the Year lists, like lineups in a long time. I'm really happy with everything that's on this list. The thing that I think deserves to be here the least is Black Myth Wukong, because that game, as popular as it was, it's kind of like substanceless. Like the game it's baby's first Dark Souls game. It honestly feels like you want a bridge into the action game genre, like the Souls-like genre. You play Black Myth Wukong, and it's a good game, but I don't think that it holds a candle to like everything else here in terms of like what it does mechanically.
I'm gonna take a pause. I'm just gonna take a pause to acknowledge the fact that that was a Chinese developed game, was it not?
It was a Chinese developed game. I think it was their first game too, which was really impressive.
And when I saw like the numbers and stuff, I remember like in conjunction with the fact that they paid a ton of people to play that game, and the fact that China's also gargantuan and it's their first really, really, really big game like this, it felt like this Twitch category was completely fucked for like a week or two. But then it fell off the face of the fucking earth, man.
It did. It really fucking did. Exactly. Because, like, you could say, I'm not going to say it's like, oh, the money dried up or anything like that. I think that people just played it for as long as it actually holds your interest, which isn't very long. Like, I don't think that Black Myth Wukong, whether they beat it or not, and a very small percentage of players actually beat that game, it's not a bad game. It just deserves to be here the least. And the nomination is enough. It's respect enough for it to be here.
Sure.
I do think that like Astrobot deserves to be here. I think Balatro deserves to be here. I do think Metaphor, I am cripplingly addicted to this game, but I don't think it's gonna win just because there are things that they made better from the Persona series, but I mean, I'm almost done, and it's just not better than Rebirth, man. It's not, and that's not bias. That's just like depth of the game, like performances, quality of life, seamlessness in terms of like the actual RPG experience, to combat, to story. I think Rebirth just is my easy pick. It's my bias pick, but it's absolutely happening.
So, all right. So give me your picks. What are you thinking? What do you want?
I want Rebirth to win, and I think Rebirth will win.
Okay. All right. Rebirth sweep from Seph. Let me see. Where are you at? You're here. FF7R2. And
it's just the most complete out of all of the games on this right now.
To be perfectly honest, I think the game's too complete. That game's long
that's
as
a
fuck.
weird sentence.
Without it being like, yeah, it's the middle part of a trilogy for sure, but it's still like, it's so whole.
Yo, fucking chat is not happy.
It's like two people. The Seven hater and then Drewface who hates everything. So it's like,
no, it's a strange sentence to say for a 3-part series.
For a 3-part series, I know it's very well designed. Yeah, narratively it is not complete, but man, does it has like everything in it.
Okay. All right. Well, then that leaves the very hungry man.
I'm gonna make it simple. Balatro twice.
Balatro twice. Balatro sweep from Dan. Game of the year.
It's the only game on this list that has, to me, redefined a genre of game, which is very hard to do. It's hard to make a new addicting version.
Making chess 2 is very hard.
It's very hard. You took a classic game that everyone loves and you reworked it into a format that, like, people would gamble for Balatro money for real in the casinos. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, you improved, like, it's Drew Face, like, you improved poker. Like, that is OD. Like,
and also the creator said that they do not want to have this sold in casino. Like, they have put that clause in it.
They would lose their homes.
Yeah, it would ruin people's lives for sure. And honestly, I think that's
my argument.
That's a big factor. So Dan kept it really simple. I'm sure he had time to sit on it, considering 2 other people talked about their opinions, and even then, he already knew. With that said, that leaves me finally. And I think, just looking at it again, I want the classic fucking JRPG to win.
Going for Metaphor?
Going for Metaphor. I really want Metaphor to win. The constant disparagement of the classic turn-based JRPG as a genre is very frustrating to me. And I want general consumers, to come to realize that though that was a way that people had to play games at the time to work around the limitations of hardware, That didn't mean it was a bad thing that we just have to stop doing. We designed a fucking bike to get around faster. You think we're gonna fucking do that shit again? Bikes are fucking great.
Baldur's Gate 3 won last year, man.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate, that is definitely not the same. I want to sit.
Turn-based.
I want a
combat.
fucking menu where I just sit in a fucking menu. I can't do anything. My opponent can't do anything. We just sit there and I make my decision and they make their decision, and that's not a bad formula. I don't think that that's an unfair thing for people to ask of people. And I think that with games like that, it asks more of a player because they have to make those decisions. Final Fantasy X is my favorite game because it is baby's first Final Fantasy, but also it gives you the future. And that is something that I like and don't like. It tells you what is to come based on the decisions you make. But with a game like Metaphor, you got to deal with the consequences of your actions every time, but you have to make the decision. But you're not rushed to make that decision, and that is not the meta of the game. And I think that I think I like that a lot.
Most of Metaphor's combat is like the win condition is beat them in the first turn. Like make sure that the enemy doesn't get to act at all.
And I also have no qualms with that either, because I think old JRPG formula is to grind out so hard that you never have to face opposition. But you have to optimize to do that. And optimizing is a fun part of JRPGs that people obviously discount often.
Yeah, so you weren't around for the Final Fantasy Gaiden era then. That's interesting.
Nah, sure wasn't.
That was a fun little side story that they released that because we didn't know how to play JRPGs, and they took all of that away into this version of the Final Fantasy game so they could teach us how to play RPGs. And thus Final Fantasy Adventure existed.
What do you think is going to win, Dom?
What do I think is going to win? Alrighty. I know. I didn't play it. I know that. And I know that... Now, mind you, this is coming from somebody with a legitimate gambling addiction. You already know where I'm going with this. If you put me in a fucking casino and there's poker, I will ruin my life. I will, which is why I haven't downloaded the game. I think a game that's so scary for me to download, because I know it's that good, deserves the win. And I also think that, speaking very cynically, that between the Keeleys and everyone else, they're going to go, you know what? We have to give it to Balatro. We have to. And if you're speaking critically, how many fucking journalists in the games industry are in their 20s still? These are old ass fucking niggas, bro. Like the people that have been around for a long time, they want to play a fucking game on their phone because they can lay in bed with their wife and talk about their fucking day and half pay attention. It's very important to have. So I think
it's so accessible.
Exactly. It's a game that's accessible and it's fun, and both of those things are important. Realistically, I see Balatro taking this. Yeah. It's just, yeah, fucking Drewface is correct. People will keep coming back to Balatro. You're gonna have random people. It's like that random fucking Persona fucking card game that's in the Royal menu.
No, it's weirdly enough, it's like, you know how grandpas still play solitaire and shit? That we're gonna be playing Balatro. Like,
100%.
50 something years old.
And that's it. That's the fucking list, dude.
We did it.
We made it through.
We did it.
Nice work, everyone.
What game has impacted culture like this? Pokemon Go.
That's facts.
Ooh. It's kind of spitting right now.
And tanked the productivity of world opponent. Pokemon Go.
That's also facts.
This year?
Pop culture?
Oh, this year. Well,
yeah.
Has Balatro impacted pop culture?
No. Well, I mean, yes, because video games are pop culture.
Okay, but I don't even think that it's impacted the video game sphere that heavily. Like, we just know that it's
that's kind of crazy to say.
I don't think that, like, I think that anybody who has played Balatro can attest to it being literal crack, right? But I still don't think that Balatro has reached that point just yet. It deserves to, and it's on track to.
It's not Fortnite though. Like, it's not hitting.
It's
Fortnite
not Fortnite.
levels. Is that what you're trying to say? Like,
No,
'Cause
I'm not
it's
even trying to
certainly-
say that it's not Fortnite, but it's not even like not everybody fucking has Balatro on their phone or even knows it exists. You know, not even people who do play video games. Balatro was it like snuck in and it deserves to be there, but there are a good amount of people that are like, "What the fuck is Balatro?"
I think Balatro could win Game of the Year. I'll be quite honest.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't think that it. I don't.
No,
think that it won't.
no, I'm not saying that you're not. It just off of what Jurassic is saying too. It's just like one win Game of the Year. I think it could. I think it's a very strong case too. Like you have, like I said, you have 3 games on this list that absolutely can win.
I think we're over speaking to like what it has accomplished as opposed to what it has the potential to accomplish. Like it is on track to do those things, but I don't think it has done those things just yet.
Man, I'm the only metaphor pick for Game of the Year.
I think it's crazy, bro. I need
is
you
crazy.
to like get further into the game and like I want to talk to you about that game. I love it. Don't get me wrong.
I'd love to see.
But
I mean,
it's
that
like-
nigga's got like every time I check his Discord, he's got like 1 million hours in that fucking game.
I'm
But-
grinding
I'm
that fucking game.
gonna get some food.
All right, Dan.
All right.
Good to chat with you, man.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So we came out of the other side pretty decent. Everybody was a little miffed. There were some good emotions relayed through the chat room. We all had a really good time. We're gonna do the bingo card, the day and date of the Game Awards with the chat as we get further information. It'll make a little bit of preamble beforehand. What's going to end up happening is that I'm going to host the Game Awards watch party at my house, as we do every year. People stop by. I'm going to have to bring the low kick mixer. I'm going to have to get some headsets, some Sennheisers and all that nonsense. We're going to stop by and we're all going to hang out. We're going to do our thing, and it's going to be great. And we're going to mic in the people that can't be here, because obviously Zero can't be here. Maverick can't be here. For all I know, Seph won't be here. I think he didn't leave his house. So I will keep you guys informed. We're going to watch some trailers. We're going to do the whole thing. It's going to be a good time. But for now, I'm glad that you guys had a good time. So I'm going to get the hell out of here. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers.